We are live.
Oh shit! Hey, it's back up.
Season 2.
Season motherfucking 2. We weren't intending on it being so long. Well, I guess we should tell you what show it is. This is the Millennials podcast.
And we're back.
Hey, what's up?
We've been on a hiatus. We apologize.
Probably lost the 10 listeners we got, but
Yeah, but if you live
shout
in the
out to y'all.
Midwest, you know what the fuck be up. It's cold as a bitch. It's snowing right now.
I mean, I'm so tired of the snow, bro. It's ridiculous. This shit pissing me the fuck off.
It was 96 degrees and sunny last Wednesday.
But yeah, we thought we was big shit season 1, so we figured we'd come back for season 2. We out here killing it.
Is this called like I wouldn't want to call this a comeback season. I don't want to OVO label this.
I mean, nobody knows about it, so it's okay.
Yeah. Boy wanted to send the OVO bag. We open to it.
Are we?
I was born in October anyway.
Man, whatever.
So technically I am out to OVO since birth. Like I couldn't help it.
Man, whatever. Anyway, we missed a lot of shit, man. We back. It's a lot to talk about, I guess. Not really. It wasn't really that important. Didn't change your life or nothing. But, we back out here.
We're still in the Trump presidency, I guess.
Oh, we're still alive.
We're still alive.
People are still getting raped. White people still winning awards. Yeah. Oh, damn, I guess we didn't really miss much.
Shout out to Kobe.
Oh, yeah. That's something to talk about. But we'll do that later.
Yeah,
Oscar shit is, I got some words about it, and I didn't even watch it. I just got some words about it because I'm tired of people shitting on award shows. Like,
opinionated
people,
motherfucker that ain't got nothing, they ain't even seen it.
I'm just saying, people, like, adults need to get over getting statues for, hard work. Like, the check should be enough. I don't really need a statue. But since the fact we're, like, conditioned to it, I got a whole thing. Never mind. Whatever. Anyway.
You know what? I actually want to hear it. I actually really want to hear it.
We'll get to it later. But, yeah.
But meanwhile, who are you, bro?
Motherfucking the co-host of this thing here we call TN2M. The motherfucking mans. I don't know.
That's a lot of men, bro.
Why you gotta turn it into that? I said your mans.
Yeah.
That mean you know me, but you don't know me. Why you gotta make it gay?
Because your delivery was a little gay. But proceed. I'm just saying.
What?
Proceed. I'm sorry. You're doing great.
Anyway, man, motherfucking co-host Busy Black. You a faggot ass. My bad.
Mark it in.
We talked about this.
We talked about this. This is what the podcast meeting is for.
Look, dog, I'm Smack City right now. I don't wanna hear it. I'm sorry. It's going to slip out. Season 2, goddammit, we back. Man, it's Busy Black. The motherfucking Kango Dine, and a whole bunch of AKAs that we did not prepare to say today. But it's episode 21. And we back. And we out the trap.
Real talk. And it's the A1, you motherfucking your main host. Oh my God, I almost B mic'd myself. Jose Ortega.
Don't do that.
I'm not gonna do my AKAs because I feel like for the new season, we need some new ones.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
We should switch it up.
No.
I'm just saying.
I'm not doing that again.
I kind of you can just say what the new ones you were gonna add but never did.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep adding to them.
Exactly.
I'm just not gonna not do a whole new set or some shit.
If you come up with 20 in a season,
I don't know how many I got now.
break them shits down like a mixtape. Anyway,
you finish.
Oh, I was done.
Oh well.
The revolution. Nah, I ain't gonna do it this time.
Why?
Should I?
Yeah, you should.
Is it normal?
Of course it is.
The revolution will be podcasted. God damn it.
That's a fact. I mean, what was I gonna say? Fuck, I lost my thought.
You
It was
lost your
something you said, and I was gonna say something about it, but oh yeah, when I said we out the trap, we are officially out the trap. The owner of said trap, where we started this beautiful thing, is finally getting his life together. Shout out to him.
Shout out to my brother, man.
We are no longer doing the podcast in a place where Heroin should be sold.
Speaking of that, I don't know
Shout out
how
to
well the
local
living conditions
dads.
he's moving up. I don't know what he's moving up into in the South. So, but shout out to him. He moving up from rats to Geicos and shit. That's dope.
I think I'd rather have Geicos outside my house than rats,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that's moving up.
especially if there's holes on my house and they can get inside.
Yeah. So we winning. If he winning, I'm winning. Family winning. We all good. But Florida's a terrible place right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I wouldn't feel safe moving into
I'm
motherfucking
definitely
Florida
not
right
moving to
now.
Florida. Nah. He might get away with it because he really looks Mexican. You still look like a nigga. He looks really Mexican, so he might get away with it. But me, nah. I'm good on Florida.
I'm not.
Miami, maybe, because I trust that. Nah.
But little white kids are getting shot now.
I'm okay with that.
Are we?
It depends on the white kid.
What if it?
And
What if
I'm
it's?
not even
What
saying
if
white
it?
kid. Depends on the kid.
All right, now I guess
I don't wanna be
I guess we're
racist.
diving into this shit. So
Since
here's my thing. All right.
Earlier.
damn, is it too early? No, fuck that. No, I'm about to say no.
There have been 100 mass shootings in the last month that we have not done this podcast, and if that's not weird, I don't know what is.
What I'm
When
saying
I
is,
say weird, I mean the shit shouldn't be fucking happening.
if there was one
Fucking
intentional, let's say,
retarded.
like intentional target, like you were antagonized by one person that led you to shoot up. I mean, to buy an AR to go kill this motherfucker. Why'd you kill 16 other people?
You know,
If you
I
wanted,
have a theory. White people, when they get angry and they want to shoot,
they can't
shit,
stop.
yeah, they just go kill masses of people. And I'm saying this just off statistics, right? I got a theory. White people, when they get angry and shit, they fucking go and shoot up masses of people. Black people, when they get angry, if they want to shoot something, it's usually one specific target. Same thing with Latinos and most Asians, because most Asians, you know, they use swords. I don't know.
Wow.
That might be racist.
Wow.
You know what I mean, though.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird how that happens, and that shit is fucking ridiculous. Like, for real. But, nigga, I really don't get how... What was we about to say? The fucking... Why did we bring up mass shooting? Oh, yeah.
The Parkland shit. And my brother's moving to Florida.
People like that need to just be killed. Like, for real. They need to just be murdered. Like, you find a motherfucker shooting up some shit, white, black, or otherwise, nigga, you need to just put two in that nigga forehead, for real. That shit don't even make no sense.
You right. You absolutely right. But I think my problem with this whole thing, I think just in general, is like, look, white people are white people. People are people. Black people are black people. Kids are kids. There should be no reason whatsoever that if you are 18 years old and still a fucking high school student, that you should be able to walk into the local fucking sports authority and grab a fucking AR. There's no reason whatsoever. What the fuck do you need it for?
Real shit.
Real talk.
You not hunting that crazy, bro. Like, you not making a living off
Dog.
it. You probably don't need that. And you not hunting with no AR.
Dog.
That shit weird.
Dog.
I don't know nobody that hunts with an AR. I know
don't
a
think you
couple
can.
white boys that hunt. Like, no.
I don't think you can, fam. I don't think you can hunt with an AR. I don't know.
That shit is weird.
Like,
It's not even weird. It just show you how crazy white folks get about their guns. Like, they really fucking get pumped up about that shit. I seen some shit the other day. They was talking about NRA TV, and like that's what I was saying. The NRA is like a really big piece of shit, and it's like underrated how big a piece of shit they are because they make so much goddamn money. This shit is actually really sad.
what?
They have NRA TV. It's like on the Apple TV box and shit. It's a free channel. NRA TV. It's like the QVC for guns, and it's like this QVC. Imagine QVC and MTV put together. like reality shows, those type of reality shows, and fucking QVC type selling you shit. Like this shit is trash, bro. They got, and it's all geared towards fucking these gun loving hunters or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't get it though. They got like way too much shit going on, bro. With that shit, they got their hand in too much with this shit. Like that's why this shit ain't gonna never change. That's why I told you when this shit happened. Remember the little white lady that was crying, got her daughter killed. She was screaming, "We need change, reform, do something." I'm like, lady, look, I feel you. You lost your daughter. That's fucked up, but they ain't gonna change this shit. Like that's really fucked up. Like that's sad you lost your kid. She's like 14 or some shit. That shit is terrible. But you screaming in this camera ain't gonna make nobody do shit. I get it's an emotional response. He was having a moment, but man, these niggas ain't about that shit, bro. It's too much money in it.
I ain't pro gun in the sense of like I don't believe that everybody should be able to fucking have one. But
Captain Retard in office.
Real shit. Like I'm not saying that everybody should have one. I'm not saying that everybody shouldn't have one. My thing is that even if we raise the age from 18 to 21, 3 years of time doesn't really not make you any less of a dumbass or an asshole.
Yeah.
If you are that, you are that. It doesn't matter. If you depressed, you manic depressant, yes, fam, I don't think you should be able to buy an AR.
Real shit.
You really shouldn't, because you might just might have a fuck it day and be like, you know what, I'm not gonna, shoot up my boss and my coworkers at Target.
Like you need way better background checks. Like they said, I saw something on and I'm not the type of person to get my news and shit from Facebook and all of that stupid shit, but I saw a good meme where they was like, nigga, guns the way people buy guns should be the same process you need to like get your driver's license.
Yeah, you have to pass something.
You know what I'm saying? It's tests and shit in the field, written shit. You gotta like figure out where if you fucking driving, you can't drive angry because you might do anything. Or you shouldn't drive angry.
I mean, but people do it all the time. I explained that,
I mean, people are idiots that drive. It's not hard to get your driver's license.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying it's
driving a car is technically manning a weapon, though.
Right.
It's 2,000 pounds plus going at the speeds of 70 miles an hour. Like, yeah. It's something real. But yeah, I absolutely believe so. Places like Michigan, where we're from, they're trying to make it so you can buy a fucking gun and not be able and not have to take a test. Like you can just go and get your CPL.
So fucking stupid.
Me, I will admit, on national podcast world of wisdom and shit.
We worldwide, nigga.
We are worldwide. But I sell guns for an FFL dealer.
To the UK too.
I sell guns for an FFL dealer. That's my job. That's really my job. I do these background checks. I call it into the feds. I make sure it's clean. I do that. This is my job.
I mean, you said that once before, but the point is as much as it's on the gun dealer, it's on the government, it's on the actual fucking person that's buying it, because that person might not know if they're gonna go crazy yet.
Nigga, we can say no. You can have a clear as day background check, but I can let's
just stop that person from going crazy later. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of a weird.
It's a weird cycle.
People are fucking unpredictable in that sense. You don't know if motherfuckers gonna buy a gun and hold it for 20 years.
You can go to a gun show
owner and just snap one fucking day.
Yeah, you can go to a gun show and not have to go through a background check at all. If you have a CPL card, you can buy a gun that day. No background check. They're not going to do shit. You can have a CPL and commit a felony and never give it back to the state and still have it.
True.
There is loopholes that people know how to get past this shit.
True.
I can actually deny somebody if I feel that for some reason something just makes me feel a certain way, like, yo, I don't feel that you're buying this gun for a life and death situation. You're buying this strictly for offense. Nah. Or if I think that you're too stupid to fill out the fucking form, I deny people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I have to tell you, yo, you got to do it this way, and you fuck it up, and I'm like, yo, you got to do this again, and you fuck it up, and you got to do this again. I'm like,
This goes back to something.
we done, son. Like, I can't sell you a fucking gun.
This goes back to something I said, Charlamagne said, and a lot of other people have said over the years, man. Segregation and shit and discrimination, great idea, poorly fucking executed. Because with that type of job, no matter the race, sexual orientation, or gender, you should be able to discriminate against that person. Even if you black, if you walk into a gun store and some white boy don't want to sell you a gun, there's a million gun stores in America. Go to another one. It's your right. Go to another one. It's also your right for their right to do that. It should be, at least with that type of job specifically. They should be able to do that. Because if somebody just don't have a good feeling about you, fuck it. Just let them not have a good feeling about you.
Yeah, like
if 10 motherfuckers don't have a good feeling about you, arrest that nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I work for an FFL dealer and shit, and if I feel like, yo, I'm gonna deny this person, they could go to the next fucking place, like on the other side of the fucking town, and try it again there. But I could give them a call and be like, yo, so and so is shady. You know what I mean? Yeah. They moving a little fucked up. Don't sell that nigga a gun. Right. Like, I'm personally saying, don't sell that motherfucker a gun. But there's another place that is in no affiliation with the corporation that I work for around the corner who don't give a shit.
That's true.
So, therefore, they can just be like, all right, fuck this shit. I'm going around the corner to the other spot, and then I'm going to get my, I'm going to get my gun there. Right. Because they don't care.
But like we said on this motherfucking podcast before, most people trying to do mass harm with guns and shit like that to innocent people don't know where to find guns in places that guns aren't sold. You know what I mean? Like, or guns aren't held. Like, unless it's their family member or a friend, or they can get it from the store or online. If all of those things are made harder to do for the people that do shit like that, then they're not going to be able to go in the hood and get no fucking gun. So that's going to cut down on that problem a lot. But then you got to fucking just make everybody okay with that type of racism. Because, even if they did that, motherfuckers would come out and start talking about, well, if you start with guns, then where are you going to go next? And boo-hoo. And
well, I hear the argument is like, if you
over here and not over here.
If you're 18 and you can go to the military and die for your country, then you should be able to hold an AR. But that's true. But when I hear that opinion, I immediately say, well, then let's raise the military age to 21. If that's the case, if that's what we're going to do, I feel like a kid should not... 18 years old, you're a kid, bro. You are a fucking kid. Yeah. You haven't even got your body count with bitches up yet. For real. Yeah. You haven't even got your body count up. So it's like... No, you shouldn't have an AR. You shouldn't be able to just go in and buy a fucking automatic shotgun, bro.
I mean, it's just, at the end of the day, though, it's really just a bunch of white dudes that just want their guns, dog. That's it.
I mean, America's
even
bread on this shit, bro.
Selling to women, like, please.
America's bread on this. Like, it is deep embedded in the roots of America, just like racism, to where it's like, nigga, no matter what we're trying to set up the assist pass on the assist pass to the dunk. That's what we're trying to do right now. We the first pass. We trying to set up for the next generation. Yeah. But the way it is with America, that shit ain't going nowhere no time soon. We're not going to see salvation. No. Like, we're not going to see the promised land of what we want America to be. We're never going to see that. My grandchildren won't see that shit. Like, real shit. We trying to make something happen. One thing's for sure, I should not have to. If I'm sending my daughter to a fucking private school or a school in the burbs, nigga, that's an accomplishment if you from the hood. That's an accomplishment. You like, damn it, I got my kid out the hood. Now I look at it like, I don't know. Detroit Public don't seem that bad. And Detroit Public is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's still pretty bad. But here's the thing. if someone is carrying a gun in Detroit public, I know there's a primary target, and if that nigga ain't a shitty shot, I should be fine. I should be fine. Yeah. You go to a suburban school, you don't know who the fuck pissed who off.
I'm killing everybody. You fuckers didn't like my post on Facebook.
Like, Brody. Like,
God. Fuck out of here, bro.
Social bullying has got motherfuckers in arms. Like, going crazy. Like, like, what the fuck? Chill out. Real shit, bro. I look back as, what Facebook does how many years ago you made whatever post or posted what the fuck ever. I look back at some of the shit that's from 8-9 years ago. I'm like, damn, I was stupid, motherfucker. But no one remembers that shit. No one's gonna care. No one's gonna care.
The niggas that liked it, they get reminded of it. They're not gonna be like, hey, yo, what the fuck was you?
I understood spazzing out. I understood spazzing out when you were in the hood, going to school in the hood. I understood it. Because you didn't know whether you was gonna make it to 21. Best go ham now. You might as well. Yeah. Nigga, when you have all the security in the world, like, you think these 4 years with these motherfuckers that you could give two shits about, really? And don't give a shit about you? You think you'll care about them in 10 years? Realistically? Right. No. Get over it.
Just because you there with them at that moment.
Right, like, dog, 4 years? Fuck that.
I don't get that shit, bro.
Because real shit, I've been out of high school for way more than 4 years at this point. I'm telling you, it's been rough. Like,
it's not even that it's been rough.
Adulthood for real is rough.
Yeah, but see,
I don't care what the fuck you doing. Whether you doing great or you doing terrible, it is rough, son.
But see, that's the thing. You can kind of tell it's rough if you're smart enough as a kid. I don't think this shit really just smacked the fuck out of you when you, like, stunned for real, unless you was one of them stupid motherfuckers that was in a fantasy or something all through high school and college. Then you hit the real world and you like, oh fuck.
Have you ever thought about it?
It was like this. Like,
have you ever thought about it?
Cues, nigga?
In the sense that that scene on Friday when John Witherspoon is breaking it down to Ice Cube about putting the gun down and shit. Mm-hmm. That whole fucking scene was missed by a whole generation of people.
Yeah, that is true.
Because that's what the fuck is happening now. It's not just white kids, though. It's black kids. These kids is pussified. For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Niggas mad pussy.
I miss really good World Star fight comps, bruh. I miss those. There was like a good 3-year span when niggas was getting their ass whooped.
Bro, those bitches used to be so lit. Those bitches used to be lit, dog.
Whooped up and you be laughing for 12 straight minutes. Like, yo, that's when it was right. That's when it was right at a time. Now everybody's shooting. Because the niggas that was getting their ass whooped and can't fight.
I'm telling you, bro, it's them I'm willing to bet the majority of these people that are mass shooters are fucking participation trophy kids, dog. I can't I bet it's undeniable. I can't prove it, but I bet it. If you ask their parents, the ones that are, I would say, our age and younger, which is a lot of them, I bet. And even the ones in their 30s and 40s and 50s, them niggas been bitches. They was bitches from their generation.
Yeah, and you got to think they did mass produce probably. Then that's what we get. And that's why we get what the fuck we get now.
Yeah, shit.
This shit is sickening. Like, we got 19-year-olds running around with fucking red braids with beads in their hair and shit. We got fucking 18-year-olds going into high schools and shooting shit up. Is it not? Oh, no. I seen them on some type of other commercial and shit. I forgot what it was for because I was high and really not paying attention to it.
Wow.
But I was like, oh, shit, he lost Target. What's this? And for a second, I just completely forgot about it. But he's doing something. And he's making some type of endorsement check. Good for him. Just don't rap no more. Well, don't attempt to rap no more.
Salute to you, my brother.
But, yeah.
Brother man.
This shit's terrible. I don't know what's wrong with the youth. And Hi.
It's just the people, period, bro. Like, motherfucking. I hate this. I hate to say white folks, but it's white folks. Like, it's a lot of white folks doing this shit. Huh? Like, it's mostly white folks doing this shit.
You right.
Even what?
I mean, the shit that hits the difference is like this shit been happening in the hood since Jump Street.
Bro, but even the kid that motherfucking killed his parents on no school, they thought it was gonna be a mass shooter situation. Turns out, nope, pretty targeted. He just, for whatever reason, wanted his parents dead.
I don't know if it's true, but the original.
It's true.
No,
the nigga said it out his mouth. He said it.
He don't know why.
No, he said that he killed them just off some regular shit. He just wanted to kill them.
Oh shit! I heard there was some like, damn, no, I had to scratch out my last statement because I heard a motive was behind that.
What was the motive you heard?
That he, his parents would not let him go to, like go out of state and go out of town for spring break and shit, and he was supposed to bring his young ass back home. They was gonna go get him, and they was like, "Nah, nigga, you can't go. You coming with us." And when they got to campus, he went in that nigga car and just iced them niggas. That's the original story that I heard. But I heard like 3 other different theories and some shit too. So I didn't know what was. I just know the little nigga got caught. I don't know what the motive was.
He killed them
shit.
motherfuckers. They did the video arraignment from that nigga I seen on the news, but I guess
That nigga looked like he was 14 years old.
Bruh. And look crazy as motherfucking cat shit.
Like, bruh. Like, there was reports that he was involved with some type of like drug or whatever from the night before and was spazzing the fuck out.
I don't give a fuck what drug you taking, bro.
The new drugs got the kids tripping these days. Drake said it.
Bro,
and he was right. He said it and he was right.
Man, I'm just saying, dog. Look,
it's an assist of stupidity because you got to get it from like somewhere.
Bruh.
But like shit.
Just stick to the regular fucking drugs. Stick to your marijuana. Stick to your alcohol. Do a little bit of cocaine every now and again. And, keep it, maybe a little bit of Xanax. Just keep it together. Don't get the lay shit. Get it from your local doctor. They be giving them out like hotcakes anyway. And you know what I'm saying? Just keep it low key. Like, don't go so you motherfuckers is turning into real crackheads out here, bro.
I don't think, what challenges did we do when we were kids? Like, younger.
Stay alive challenge.
You right.
Go to school and then after school hang out with your friends and then make it home.
I was thinking like, what's the equivalent of a challenge for us when we were coming up and shit? Because these niggas is eating Tide Pods and all types of crazy shit.
What the fuck is you talking about?
It was hard back in the day to get a nigga to try a different flavor of Faygo. Whatever that nigga drink,
he popping Arizona's like crazy.
Real shit. Like, yo. Like, I don't... But like I said, it came from somewhere. So the adults that had these kids and reproduced and shit that were stupid and pussies, they just made another generation of that. And with lax fucking laws, you can get some some armor to fuck somebody up.
You can get some what the fuck them up?
Armor.
Yeah,
You
that's
can.
true.
Speaking of armor, you can get a bulletproof vest off eBay for $700.
Which I'm looking into. Just to,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. While we
At
might
this
as
point,
well get an arsenal while we
at
can.
this point,
shit, build one up.
As of the last couple of days, though, my employer, as in being employed for the corporation that I work for, I got to be politically correct and not drop names so we don't get sued forever. But
shout out to not getting sued.
Not getting sued. But when I've been calling into the feds for these, these gun forms, because everybody and their mom's trying to buy an AR or a pistol right now, as you should. Niggas is going crazy.
I'm just saying, get them while you can.
Real shit. Niggas is going mad, batshit crazy right now. Stay strapped. But the feds have been like delaying everybody's shit. Like yesterday, every gun form got delayed.
Really?
Yep. Every single one, whether I called them in or somebody else called them in, every one of them shits got delayed.
For ARs or just
period? Guns, period.
Wow.
And that's why I think because it's just the shit's up in the air right now. They don't know what to do or what not to do. But here's the loop. Here's the loop though. If you are an FFL dealer and they get put on a delay, it's like a 3 or 4 day window to where they tell you like you can release the gun in this day on this date to this person if we do not give you a call. Now, if my corporation don't do that, we wait for an approval. Everybody don't do that shit. So it's like you just sitting like you be like, all right, damn, they ain't hit us up. It's been a week. So and so, yeah, come pick up your rocket launcher. Here you go, bro. And then they call back after the next day, and be like, yeah, that one was denied. Really?
Well, I kind of let them get it.
Yeah, you told me to release it on the 24th, so I gave it to him on the 24th. My bad.
Fuck out of here.
You know what I'm saying? That can happen. And I'm sure that's how guns get into a lot of these people's hands. You know what I'm saying? And now they just at a point now, they just like, all right, we just not giving nobody shit and hope that nobody realizes that this loophole exists.
See,
because that's what's gonna be next, fam.
I mean, all the kids and shit yelling and the crisis actors. Shout out to
It is a crisis, though. I don't think you need actors. I don't know even why they were there.
I mean, I don't get it either, but they're there for a reason.
17
Maybe
people get shot.
to liven it up or whatever.
That's terrible.
Still, either way, my point is, shout out to all of them. Oh my god, not shout out to all of them, but like all of them in the situation. What was I gonna say? All of them in the situation ended up getting like, you know what I'm saying? I guess enough steam going to where that's probably why they putting them holes and shit together. And they holding all of them because they know they got to do something because they know a lot of people are pissed off now. Like everybody's kind of paying attention to what it's supposed to, where I guess it wasn't like so hot before. People are really behind the kids, it seems like.
This shit's become
and I don't think it's going to really do much, but still.
This shit's become a fad now, bruh. Like,
it's not a fad to fucking
schools are getting shut down.
Mass shooters, nigga. That shit is just fucking terrible shit.
It's terrible.
For some reason, keeps fucking happening.
It is definitely terrible.
Sense.
But I'm just saying, like, there's threats. Right after the Parkland shooting, there was threats like every single day.
It's
like
still going on
from schools across the country, fam.
Right.
Like not just in Michigan, not just in Florida, not just in California. Everywhere, schools were getting shut down because it was like no one knew if that shit was really gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Real talk. As a parent, I dream of the day where I can just take my daughter to school and be like, oh God, somebody can educate you because my brain is fucking melting for like 8 hours. Cool. Give me a chance to rejuvenate, make some bread real quick, and I'll come right back.
It's a safe fucking place.
Exactly. You're supposed to feel good about your kid fucking going to school and becoming educated and all that shit. Joy, glory, hallelujah. But
like I said, bro, when I seen
you got to consider going to school, like, damn, I don't know if I want to take my kid to school today or if I want to keep them in that district. That shit is... Nigga,
but see, that's the thing, the district don't even matter.
My parents was okay with it.
You said what?
I went to school where shootings happened. My parents was okay with it.
Yeah, but it wasn't. First off, it wasn't that crazy. Second off, we went to schools where, the majority of us went to schools where there's fucking guns in there every fucking day and knives and shit every fucking day. Wasn't no fucking mass shootings going on and shit.
Yeah, because that was from protection for the outside world.
I'm pretty sure we talked about that before, but still.
Yeah, and that's protection for the outside world. It's not protection for the people that's already in there. Everybody just trying to make it through the day, sit and chill. Or at least if you go and cut class, like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Be on that chill shit. You don't go to school to get into a shootout. You meet in front of the bodega on accident and have a shootout.
See, remember when I told you I had that theory that, and I'm sorry, white people, for this, but and I don't fully believe this. I just kind of got a theory. It's conspiracy theory, busy. I think all white people have some sort of issue that is undiagnosed because they think a little different than everybody else.
You right?
I think it's something to that. I don't know if it's maybe we just got that vibranium or some shit.
We just got that vibranium.
I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like,
Shout out to
niggas be
Vibranium.
on some other shit, bro.
He's
Let's stop talking about guns, man. We've been talking about this shit for a half hour.
Bruh, it gets
Shit
deep.
sad.
Shit just get deep, bruh. Like, for real.
We ain't gonna change the shit. They ain't gonna change the shit. Niggas gonna keep dying. It's unfortunate, but it's the fucking truth.
Liberty for the people. Revolution, motherfuckers. All right, yeah. What happened next? Drake spent $1 million and gave it all away to people.
Nah, I'm over it.
Are you really? I saw that video. It was a great video.
Yeah, I mean, my allergies got to acting up when I saw it, but it was, I like the way he put it together, but I'm over it now. It's like,
I'm like, shit. Well,
the nigga, he is still on fucking Billboard. The shit been, I think he said.
Saw what he did to Rosenberg, right?
Yeah, well, I heard about it through Rosenberg, because, nigga, that shit was. I'm over Rosenberg, dog.
Like, Rosenberg, and you brought some bitches. Oh man,
I just.
You know what? I don't care, bro. Like, I know what you did for hip hop in the game.
Shout out to Hot 97. I do not like them niggas.
No, fuck that shit, bro.
Well, yeah,
who's the program director over at Hot? Whoever that is right now, y'all been fucking up. That's why Power 105 been kicking.
I thought they
that
made
ass.
Ebro PD again.
Really?
I don't know.
Then that's why it's shit.
Hot 97 been shit for a while.
Bruh. Ebro being
I mean, this is just because I don't like them as like people. Like ever since Angie Martinez left, like I don't see.
But that's because fucking Ebro became PD.
Well, see, yeah.
Like that's the shit that led to it. She fought Wendy Williams and stayed. Like, come on, fam.
I can't get with their personalities. They seem like radio trolls. You know how you got like internet trolls? They seem like radio trolls. And yes, if they were to hear this, they'd probably say, "Who the fuck are you to say that? We at Hot 97, nigga. We legends, but y'all like legends by default." Like,
real shit. I think,
and this is just coming from an outside nigga. I'm not from New York. I ain't even really. I drove through New York. I ain't never touched down, touched ground in it. Well, yes, I have JFK, but the airport don't really count. Like, I ain't been in the streets. You know what I'm saying? In New York. I respect them niggas, but I met some niggas from there, but I ain't never been there.
I've been to Brooklyn before the hipsters got it, so that was dope. Then I liked it.
Yeah. I met a couple cool ass niggas from New York. They dope.
I don't know what. I don't know what
them
hipster
niggas
Brooklyn look like now.
Nah.
I don't know what hipster Brooklyn looks or feels like, but yeah, I think real shit. The hip hop as an industry should do like a union wage on everybody's next project just to pay 50 Cent to go behind closed doors and whoop them two motherfuckers' ass.
Somebody should definitely pay 50 Cent.
Because Fifth would jump for some money. Like, you pay him to do it, he'll be like, all right.
Nigga, they said they found that nigga with $7 million in Bitcoin assets, and he was like, huh? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. What you mean you forgot about that, nigga?
Fifth a sneaky nigga, dog. He not gonna just do some shit and be like, yeah, I forgot.
He was nigga, like, that was his fucking shoebox money, nigga.
I'm gonna move this bread over here to the side, dog. Hopefully you don't check that Bitcoin shit. That nigga Roger said they weren't gonna check that shit.
Nigga said, hey, I invested in this shit, nigga. I got some bread somewhere, nigga. Don't get it twisted.
Bitcoin ain't gonna work, bro.
Yes, it will.
It will not work.
Yes, it will.
It will.
It's already
not.
working. It just has to like stabilize a little bit.
It will not work. Matter of fact, if it works, people can come like dial into the podcast or send us direct messages all day long telling me that I was wrong. I'd be cool with that. I would take my L.
First off, I've been looking in on how to get some money off Bitcoin, and I'll show it to you my damn self.
Of course you did.
But still, I would say at the same time, even with me doing it, I ain't made a penny. It's been proven this motherfucking millionaires have been made in matter of hours off that shit, bro. Like a few niggas have made millions. So it's just like a really unstable.
That doesn't exist.
It does once you transfer that bitch into real currency.
So how many Bitcoins is $1?
I think it varies every couple hours or days. It's like the stock market, but like one Bitcoin I think stays around like $600-$700. So if you got like 2 Bitcoins is like $1,200. It take like a day to transfer it into real cash, then you got it in your bank account. That's real money. You just gotta know how to play with it.
Nigga, no.
Yes.
Fuck out of here.
I'm saying, nigga, how you think scammers be getting down? They be getting down through Bitcoin because the shit is untraceable and shit. Like, well, you know, there is a way to do it through that, but I'm gonna shut up on that. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Jesus.
Bitcoin can work, bro. Like, it's as easy as you can lose your money, you can win your money. But from what I hear, if you lose your money, you don't. It's not like the stock market where you lose your money, you like end up owing money type shit. You gotta pay people on shit. You just lose money to the market. You just lose what you put in. That's what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
So if I put $500 in and turn that bitch into 50,000 because Bitcoin had a really good day, fuck it.
No.
Yes, because I'd rather lose $500 trying to get 50,000 than not try it all.
But that's what everybody is doing when they try to play the stock market.
Right.
Which I think is stupid.
Niggas getting billions of dollars. Ain't nothing stupid about that if you can figure out how it works.
Corporate motherfuckers, yeah.
Nigga, you act like you can't save your money and buy stock. It just takes a while for most people, and you got to do it a certain way and shit. Like, most people don't have the funds free to do it because average people don't fucking make no fucking money for real.
I would never want to buy stock in something that I didn't hold, like, some type of board ownership on. Period. Because it's like, if some shit happens or whatever, I can be in the meeting with the motherfuckers and be like, yo. So, I woke up on Saturday, right? And, my shit was down 15 million. I don't know about y'all. But what the
I gotta sell some shit.
But Jerry, what happened?
Right.
Like, you explain to me why my daughter can't have a gold Lamborghini. You explain to me.
The fuck happened to my bread?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go up there and do that. If I'm just an average person, or if I'm just a nigga that have some bread that's playing stock, and then my
Jerry
shit,
better not lose that fucking
I lose 15 million. Like, even if I could take the loss, like, even if I got 30 million, right? And that's like 15 million to just half. Like, I invested half my shit in the stock. And then I lose 15 million. It ain't like I can just walk up in, you know what I'm saying, the shit and be like, so Jerry, they told me that you was the nigga to talk to up here in case I lost my money. I lost my money. So you want to write a check? I got squared too, so I can take a card, whatever.
Do I have to beat your ass?
What it gotta be, bro? But something gotta happen.
Because I can't gunplay your ass right now.
I got a couple dreadhead motherfuckers in the lobby. What's up?
Nigga.
But
no, like I think it's worth learning. I get it. And I'm not saying like don't. I'm not saying it's not. Shit, they call it a volatile market. I think like that's anything with the word volatile in it is. I don't know, nigga. It's a little iffy.
It's volatile.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you got money to play with, or if you can put money aside to play with, Bitcoin is something you're worth, trying to see if you can make a couple dollars off of. Same thing with the regular stock market. If you can figure out how to play it, even Forex, playing with the foreign exchange shit, the exchange rates. It's money in that shit if you can learn it. See, but the average person don't have the time to do that or have enough money to do that. Nigga like me though, I don't make that much money, but I also don't have very many responsibilities because I have no children and I'm half an alcoholic. So, we all good. I can play around with shit like that. And I got time to just sit around and read books.
You know what I think the best part of that whole soliloquy you just did was the fact that you're just a halfway alcoholic now. I'm proud of you, man. You step back.
Fuck you, Joe.
But no, bro. Like, I could understand it, but any type of money I put into something that I cannot stand there and be like, all right, just to check on it, like personally, like, all right, that money doing all right, it's good. What it looking like? Oh, it's still all right, it's good. Cool. If it go away, at least I'm like, yo, can I talk to somebody? You know what I'm saying? What's good? if you are just a stockholder and you lose all of your money, them niggas don't have to pay you shit yet. They don't have to answer your phone call because they had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? The stock market crashed like what? It was like 25 years ago?
I mean, it's a big boy game. Don't get it twisted.
No, damn, it's
not
more than
like
25
you
years
can
ago.
just.
But-
Nigga, I work at Goodwill. I'm not trying to buy like 5 stocks or 10 stocks of fucking Apple. Like that shit, $35 a pop. I can't do that right now. Would you think about it? It's cheap if you buy it one at a time. But
yeah, but you still got to bank on the fact that it's like, all right, I hope Apple just keeps revolutionizing the game, which it probably will. If you can afford Apple stock, by all means, buy into it. It might seem like the best thing to do because they're going to be Skynet and they're going to take over the whole world. You might as well make $1 billion while you do it. Like, might as well. But to really bank off Apple, the niggas that really banked on it were like the niggas that bought that shit for like $1.
Yeah,
You know
like
what
you
I'm
definitely
saying?
shouldn't like
Back in
bet
the
your
day.
company on Bitcoin. It's a couple companies that do, but you definitely shouldn't do that. Like I wouldn't, I wouldn't do it.
No.
Like that just so we can be valued at $5 billion one day and then $2 the next day. Nah. But
Like, I gotta have, like, my stock
if we can
money
cash
would
out
be
with that
fuck you
$5
money.
billion.
My stock money, if you ever hear the day that I'm saying, I'm going to play the stock market or I'm thinking about playing the stock market. I've had fuck you money for so long, I don't know what to do with it, and I'm too proud to gamble. So it's like, this is what I got. Because I'm really rich at that point. There ain't no way in hell.
Yeah.
I'm really, really rich. Like, real shit. Like, I just farted and a gold dust came out. Like, that shit. Like,
I'm wiping my ass with $100 bills, bitch.
like I have a salt shaker that's nothing but 24 karat gold flakes in that bitch that comes out and I put it on all my meals. That type of rich.
That's a damn shame.
So that should be on the most expensivest.
Yo, they bringing that back, right?
Yep. Shout out to 2 Chainz.
For sure. Yeah, shout out to Viceland, period.
Send a bag.
Send a bag, man. Send the motherfucking bag. I forgot what I was going to bring up, but we need to plug up this fucking computer before it fucking dies. So, pause. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
And we might take a smoke break, so.
Yeah.
Well, not like you niggas gonna notice, but we'll be right back.
Bogey break.
And we're back.
We're back now. Oh, shit. I ain't got my headphones on. This nigga.
You was a bitch.
You a bitch ass nigga.
Supposed to be ready. Hey, Mike.
Man, fuck you.
Anyway.
That's why we need a fucking soundboard engineer.
We do.
Or on the air sign.
Real shit.
Because if we didn't, that would be dope.
That would be dope.
But we are back. What happened next, man? We missed a lot of shit.
Shit, I mean, the Grammys happened. Fucking Super Bowl happened.
Grammys were Grammys.
Oscars, obviously. Yeah, I mean, the Grammy Scissors got snubbed. That shit was terrible.
Jay-Z got snubbed, too.
Yeah, I sure hurt my feelings.
He didn't even give him, like, one of the ones they should have gave. Well, they did give Kendrick Lamar.
Dog,
Not even
they
one
gave
of them
Kendrick
shits.
everything in that bitch.
Everything.
Which, shout out to Kendrick, but damn, like,
Real
I ain't even know they was gonna be going like that.
And that's the album title. Damn.
Like, for real, for real.
Jesus.
Oh, stuff is crashing. But yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm not really mad at what, that Jay-Z did get snubbed on that anyway, because, like, Kendrick Lamar did really have, like, the dopest album of last year. Can't be mad at it. Like, you can't be mad at it.
I mean, well, did he?
Yeah, and there was a lot of good music that came out last year. A lot.
I mean, yeah.
Joey Badass album was hard. Rick Ross album was hard. Jay-Z's, Kendrick's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can
Eminem's.
you really say Kendrick's was the best?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah. Speaking of Rick Ross, though.
Black Panther soundtrack came out, and I'm still blasting damn.
I blast certain tracks off there.
Now I
don't
blast the
really
collector's edition.
blast everything off of there.
Which is in reverse, nigga.
Huh?
I said, now I blast
shut
the
up.
collector's edition, which is in reverse. And
That
it's
shit
even a
was-
harder album in
We ain't even
reverse,
talking about
nigga.
that. What?
And it's such a better album in reverse, nigga.
I guess. I heard it in reverse. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like I wasn't like surprised about it. Like whatever. But who was it?
Pray for Rick Ross.
Yeah, Rick Ross, man. Like he better now. He better now. He alive.
Oh, good.
He posting pictures on Instagram of bracelet, rollies and bracelets and shit, with diamonds and shit. Like Twitter turned on him, or Instagram and shit turned on him after they were saying prayers. Niggas was like taking their prayers back.
Why would they take their prayers back?
Because he got well and started. The nigga was on life support, then he got well and fucking took a picture of his fucking Rolex and his bracelet, talking about some Monday motivation, stay alive and shit. Like, it was like material things don't matter, Rick Ross. What are you doing? Like niggas was just mad about that shit.
But that's Rose though. That's Rose. What you want?
What you want nigga to do?
Real shit, that's Rose.
I mean, shit, Peasy got shot in the head, and thank God he lived, and he did the same shit. Started posting pictures on Instagram, shit like ain't shit happened. He back to it.
That's
He in Miami
Peasy,
and shit. Like, what up?
That's easy though. That's what I'm saying. It's like what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Do like Mason, start making gospel rap. Is that what you want? Is that the solution to all of your problems with Ricky Rose? Is this what you want? Go ahead, shit. Perfect. Man, glad Ricky Rose is doing good because Fifth was wishing no prayers on Ricky Rose's life.
If he dies, he dies. That shit's so fucked up.
Damn. That's how you know the beef is real, though.
Raw's terrible.
That's
bro.
how you
Nigga
know that shit
terrible
is
for
like,
that shit.
like when Fifth beef with motherfuckers, he really don't like them motherfuckers.
That shit.
Like, he really don't like Rose.
50 been going through some shit that's like, I don't know why that nigga so on everybody ass or always been on everybody ass. Nigga just a real life bully for real. He a real life bully. Like.
Real shit. But that's okay though. That's okay. The game needs that. Hip hop always needs that. And right now, there is no legit bully in hip hop. There's a young dude. So Fifth is like, shit,
Yeah.
I'ma do it again.
That's a fact.
Y'all want it? Alright, I'ma do it again.
Yeah.
Cause who bullying people right now? Nobody.
I mean, everybody.
Well, Kendrick Lamar bullying Big Sean.
We not gonna talk about that.
He bullied the shit out that nigga. You know it's true, nigga. He egging him on to say something. He won't say shit.
Big Sean
Won't say shit.
is I don't know why he not saying nothing, but he should be saying something. But I don't know why he
Kendrick
not saying
Lamar
nothing
will
to
eat
that
him
nigga.
the fuck alive like food, like straight up.
Nah, nigga, like I don't get it.
And Sean can rap, nigga. Shout out, he from the D. But Kendrick Lamar will eat him the fuck up. He know that. He knows that.
No, I don't think he does.
He knows.
I don't think he does.
that.
I think Sean can hang with that nigga.
And
I
a
think,
beef?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. You don't know yet.
I don't think he's strong enough to where the beef would make for conversation of who won and who lost. That's what I mean by is it going to be competitive? Because depending on who you ask, and we're never going to have this conversation for real. Some motherfuckers might say that Jay-Z beat Nas. The other side is legitly still saying Nas beat Jay-Z.
We're not going there.
We're not. But what I'm saying is it was competitive enough to at least be able to make it a conversation. Right now, the last couple beefs that happened or the way they played out, there has been no conversation of who won and who lost because it's been a unanimous fucking decision. Remy Ma unanimously beat Nicki Minaj. Drake unanimously beat Meek Mill. These were no fights involved. It wasn't even competitive.
Why are we talking about beef?
Because I want
No.
I want Big Sean to step up in his 50 zone and bully back, bro. That's what I want.
I don't think he can.
I don't think he can.
In the bully sense. Like, I don't think he can just... He's not about to jump out of character to diss Kendrick, dog. I mean, and he throws shots at him, but he's not about to jump out the gate.
This nigga called him a little bitch on more than half of the album that he got Grammy nominated for. And this nigga dropped 2 albums in the same fucking year with no response. Bitch, fuck out of here.
Somebody had a Grammy nomination.
Which one did?
I decided.
What for? What was it? Moves?
I don't know. No, it was Bounce Back, I think. Yeah, it was Bounce Back. It was Bounce Back.
Did it win?
No.
Exactly.
That was your original point, nigga. I just said it was Grammy nominated. That means it didn't win.
I gotta look
After
at,
the
I gotta look
Grammys, if you're just
who was on
nominated,
that
it
nomination
didn't win.
board for that.
You said what?
Matter of fact, if Bounce Back was nominated, it probably was what for best hip hop.
Probably
Single?
song, best hip hop single or some shit a year or song, whatever. it is.
I wouldn't have put that over Story of OJ last year.
I think they were in the same category, but
I'm sure.
But yeah, that lost too. So
I'm sure that was in there probably with DNA or Humble.
probably Humble. Yeah, Humble won. So it was probably that in the lineup.
You ain't beating.
I mean, those songs aren't going to beat
Matter of
Humble.
fact,
No,
if we talk about that shit, it was in the same fucking category where this nigga like started calling him a straight up bitch. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. You know who he talking to, nigga.
How do you know he's not talking to a lady? No. That's fucked up.
Because Kendrick Lamar don't want the Me Too people after him no more than we do. That's why.
Yeah. That Me Too shit ain't about to, man, nah.
That's what I'm
Shit ain't where
saying.
it's at.
Hell no.
You definitely don't want to get Me Too. But, what is it? Oh yeah, since we on hip hop, fucking, DMX got arrested again.
Are we shocked?
Of course not.
For what?
I think taxes.
They Wesley Snipes him. He's done.
It was either taxes or child support or some shit.
Don't that nigga got like 13 kids or some shit like that?
Yeah, something like that. Like 10
Jesus
or
Christ.
11, some shit. He got a lot of fucking kids.
I understand be reproductive and do your thing, but
I think most of them with the same chick too.
well, that's not bad. That's that's healthy. I guess I don't know, nigga.
I mean,
I know her hips hurt.
I'm just
Pushed
saying,
out,
bro.
like,
I'm tired of
16
seeing
motherfucking
DMX.
kids.
That's fucked up. I mean, nigga, I'm sure she's recovered by now, motherfucker.
You don't recover from that, nigga. You seen
Like
the
I said,
women
I
that have
think
more
most
than
of them.
3?
So he's talking about maybe 8 out of his 30. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That nigga got more kids than Chris Brown released songs. Like, real shit. Nigga got 537 kids. That's enough to where a whole fortune cannot get you off on your child support. Bruh.
I mean, I don't think DMX has had the most luck with finances recently.
But still, you can't tell me that this motherfucker ain't getting some good royalties from Romeo Must Die that comes on BET and VH1 every fucking week.
Oh no, he's still getting checks, but like I'm sure he's getting enough to do what he want to do. I mean, he's always, I hate to say it, but it seems like he always got a bottle of Hennessy and he rapping like, but he don't be like really doing shit. He just be like rapping on the street to people every time I see him.
I feel bad now from Swiss Beats hyping that nigga up from that Drink Champs interview. And I was really expecting, like, all right, if Swiss is saying it, dog, Swiss is a positive-minded ass person. If he believe it, I might roll. This does not help him improve. And that interview was like 2 years ago? It's been a minute since that Swiss interview. So, I'm always hoping great for DMX. Because DMX is that nigga. Motherfuckers today just realize him as hip hop's favorite crackhead. No, we will not do that to him. That's ODB. We are not fucking doing that to DMX. I refuse to let people do that shit to DMX, bro. That's the dog. Trust. Like,
Dog.
That's
the
DMX.
The dog not barking the way he was.
Look, he might.
End of the day, I hate to say it.
He might got a
DMX
chihuahua
too,
squeak right now. But that's only because the system trying to shut him down, fam. The revolution will be
DMX is shutting
podcasting.
himself down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying he is. Like, the nigga, you can't argue that.
But half of these arrests, I'm gonna say half, because the other half are legitimate. But half that's occurred in the last couple of years since he's pretty much been dormant, as far as like great bodies of work. I ain't gonna say he not been rapping, but if we saying that, yeah, the other half is kind of like bullshit. Remember that time he got pulled over and he was like in the backseat of the fucking car and they took his ass? It was like some warrants from like he had a warrant for driving on a suspended license from another fucking state. If you just a regular person, that don't just happen to you. They be like, all right, fuck you, dude. All right, you're gonna pay this fine outright today, or we gonna impound your shit, and then you might have to go to jail, depending on if them niggas want to come and get you or not.
That's fucked up.
They straight up arrested DMX. Like, yo, he wasn't even driving. Let that nigga slide.
X is, man, he I mean, obviously he got his demons, but that shit is just sad to see sometimes. Cause it's like, bro, I hate seeing a nigga like that. Cause you know, you still go back and listen to his music, and you like, dog, this nigga's really tortured for real. Like, it's fucked up to see it.
Yeah. I mean, I genuinely believe that X is a terrible person. Like, in genuineness.
What?
I genuinely believe that he's a terrible person. He's just misguided and misunderstood. But yeah, he is a terrible person.
Why do you think DMX is a terrible person?
This nigga was on camera and pretty much was like, yo, I'm choosing weed and drink over my kids. Like, he broke it down to his kids, like, look, I've been smoking weed before you was born. I ain't stopped. Like, you asking me to stop smoking weed for you?
Why did he have to stop smoking weed for his kids?
Because they were trying to like do an intervention, like, no. It's all like, you can YouTube this shit. They was pretty much kind of like, yo, nigga, like, we love you, man, but
that shit not for
you.
you.
Like, these
you can't
drugs,
smoke weed like other people.
Yeah, like these drugs and this alcohol and all this other shit, dog. Like, this shit fucking you up. Like, you gotta let everything go to get past this shit. And this nigga like, no, I was smoking weed before you was born, nigga. You think I'm gonna stop now? No, nigga. I don't know what you want. Had his, like, one of his teenage sons in there and shit, and one of the newer ones and shit. This little nigga was little and shit. I'm like, damn, X, like, you a fucked up person, y'all.
That's like, fucked up.
Like,
it's fucked up.
It ain't like you choosing like a certain type of lifestyle as a hustler because it just shit don't work out. You choosing the alcohol and drugs over this shit. That's fucked up. That's a choice. That's a personal choice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it shouldn't get that bad to begin with, nigga.
DMX could have saved more than a fortune if he would have went to rehab. Fucking.
He did go to rehab. He went to rehab multiple times.
I'd say that on his own want. Because I think if you really want
he probably did that too.
I honestly believe that if you really want, not that you were forced into an intervention and they drug you to that bitch when you just were emotional and like heartbroken, like, and did it for your family. Like, no, you genuinely doing this shit for you because you might die. Those people go to rehab and shit. They go to the meetings. They get past it. They smooth through. Everybody has their fucking vices. Joe Budden is sober and shit. That nigga love coffee and Newports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He get and Sin and his son. He get by. Like, he get by, nigga. There's no reason on earth that you can tell me that a pill. Well, yeah, he was doing pill and LSD, wasn't he?
Nah, I think it was
pills and something else.
He switched it up throughout the years.
Well, anyway,
he's had his run with a little bit of everything.
Whatever he was doing. Royce da 5'9" did the same thing. Royce da 5'9" fucking was an alcoholic and shit. Like, these niggas got past the shit. And they realized, like, look, I need to replace this with something else that's better for me. And they did that shit. X ain't tried to fucking really do that shit. Did you see his flex in freestyle, as a matter of fact?
I wanted to bring that up. I didn't see it, but I heard it was dope.
Fuck. Bruh.
That shit, dog. Royce about to do some shit with that Prime 2. I was listening to Prime 1 the other day, and I was like, I love this nigga, man. Like, Royce is... I don't listen to enough Royce. You know what I mean? Like
Royce is
I listen to him when he dropped, but like Royce is one of them niggas you should listen to a lot.
Royce 100% is that dude. He 1000% that dude. There's no way I can take that away from him. It's like, yo.
Like if I had to put him against even Eminem right now, I'd say, well, not in a battle, not in like a rap battle. In a rap battle, I think it'll still be good. But like song for song right now, if I'm talking about bars, I think Royce is kind of getting to him
Is that picking up?
a little bit. I don't think nobody can hear it.
All right. I just hope we ain't tripping. But yeah, like I think just in general, if you got to put them two on any type of just like list, if you're gonna put Eminem anywhere on your list, Royce cannot realistically be far behind. Even if you put him as far as like lyricist, like the ability on rap, Royce don't have the discography as Eminem does to be like, all right, on album wise and sales and shit, I'm one of the greatest of all time. He don't have
Yeah,
it.
but he got the bars. So
But
he fucking spitting harder than anybody.
Yeah, because if you, I think everybody from Slaughterhouse on any given day could hold their own in a situation where they just rip niggas to shreds.
Nah, Joe probably a little rusty.
Joe
I'll
Rusty.
probably get Joe the fuck up out of here.
Joe Rusty, because he done had to water himself down
And yeah,
to
that's
where
a challenge,
he's at.
nigga.
Yeah, I'm like, because Joe Budden the rapper couldn't be Joe Budden the podcaster successfully. You know what I'm saying? Those two niggas couldn't be the
he did
same
it.
person. And then he had to water it down again for everyday struggle. And now you see where he at now. Like this nigga just full on just do the media shit. Like he don't rap no more. Like nigga, when you change your whole fucking career at that point and shit, nigga, you done.
Yeah.
Like you might still have juice left. You might still have it in the tank. But nigga, even if you decided that you wanted to make a comeback, it's gonna be like,
Speaking of which, new music coming soon.
New music coming soon. We gonna get a theme song in this bitch too, man.
Oh yeah, we working on that. You gonna get a theme song, a thumbnail, and all of that shit.
I want to steal that one from Ace.
What?
The Day Ones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I wanna steal that shit.
that'd be dope.
That would be dope.
Yeah, we might do that.
Ace and the Track Man.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Nigga, I wanna fucking finish up doing my shit. I got some nice little records popping. I'm about to get popping, but I'm working on some shit.
You got music in the chamber?
Yeah.
Oh, new Busy Black.
So I need a motherfucking singer if anybody's listening. You know somebody's singing.
This-
Ready and willing to work. Hit me up.
This nigga about to do new music. He ain't done a fucking track since the Twin Towers dropped. Like, Jesus.
Make me sound old as hell. I ain't did shit since the blueprint, nigga. What the
Real
fuck?
shit. That's how long it seemed. It definitely don't seem like you released something in the past year and you like, yeah, I've been in the cut, you know what I mean? I've been dealing with my shit, getting my shit together. No, nigga, you gone.
Nigga, I did like I looked at Dat Piff. I dropped LTM in 2013. So that's a good 5 years. It was like September, I think. 2013 or August. So yeah, I just got some shit coming, man. Like it's I don't know. Like I said, I got some shit for y'all. So I just need a singer and shit. And shit.
Matter of fact, why don't you do the motherfucking theme song for the podcast, motherfucker?
No.
What kind of shit is that?
Because we can do better than that. And we kind of don't really
That's
need
shitting on
one.
your talent, don't you think?
Well, not really, no. I'm like half a rapper, nigga. I'm not trying to be Drake out this bitch.
Are you not? Are you not? What if it's God's plan?
I mean, yeah, I'd love to write that record and put it out, but I'm probably not going to write a record like that. Can I write a record that'll be number one on Billboard? Yeah, but will it sound like God's plan? Probably not.
Well, I would hope it wouldn't sound like God's plan. Like,
So
You a completely different motherfucker if it comes out and sounds like God's plan. You
yeah, I've had a spiritual transformation.
person.
I've gone to the ancestral planes of Wakanda and shit. You feel me?
I'll be shocked if I ever see you in life pass out $1 million.
Oh no, I'd do that anyway.
Would you really? I would never.
If I had like 10, I'd definitely go around and just give out $1 million. Just because. I for sure do that.
I think it's an admirable thing. My thing is I don't trust people enough. Like, you might be 50 bands in deck.
It's not about trusting them. It's just about helping them. Just giving them money. Like, unless they, like, I'm not, it would depend on the situation if I really didn't like you or if I didn't fuck with you like that. Like, it'll have to, like, do with your kids or some shit. And that depends on if I'm not, like, fuck your kids, depending on who you are. But an average person that just needs some help and I got, like, 10 million and I hear about they need, like, 25 racks, fuck it, I'll do it.
Oh, that's very admirable of you. You should have a what the fuck is that? A Boy Scout sash.
Fuck you.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm not a complete monster, you fucking asshole.
Damn, I just fucked up my whole thing because now that just leaves just me.
You was going to hell anyway.
Well, at least I reserved my seat. Comes with air conditioning.
Highly doubt that.
You gotta get it in advance, nigga.
That shit come with a fucking cactus dick going up your ass.
Nah, bro, I didn't choose that package.
I don't think you get to choose those packages. Think you get what you get.
You can work for it or work against it, whichever. Or
What makes you think you'd be special enough to be a demon in Satan's army?
I wouldn't want to be that. That's a terrible like responsibility to have like on a daily basis. You think?
If you're in hell, wouldn't you kind of already be that?
Nah, not if you're just chilling.
I don't think there's such a thing.
Like, I don't think I would want to haunt anybody. I think that shit is a little like, yeah. You gotta invest in a haunting. You think it's a ghost? You know what I mean?
Man, you don't know the responsibilities of the spirit.
Well, if you a spirit, I'm sure eventually you channel your Jedi powers and learn how to come back and fuck with people, nigga.
But still,
You in hell
like,
for eternity? Yes, you gonna learn some shit, nigga. You gonna know
Right.
where the back door to that motherfucker is.
yeah, but you ain't gonna never get out to show it to nobody.
What if you do?
Yeah, if you go haunt somebody.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
Well,
a haunting
technically,
is,
you have to possess somebody. I guess if you're gonna be in the living
you
world.
have to possess something.
I mean, you can't really infiltrate humans without being in a human body.
Well, what about the paranormal activity shit? You know what I'm saying? Not just
Right?
the movie.
They got
but,
possessed.
well, bitch got possessed at the very, very end. You know what I'm saying?
Still.
But what I'm saying is, like, shit was happening before that and shit. The stuff was falling and all types of mad fuckery. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You can learn and like to. Oh shit! Hey, I'm gonna fuck with Mary for about a week. Y'all holla at you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck up their household and then just bounce out. You gotta think, out of all the people who have had paranormal experiences in the world, which I believe that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? You had a paranormal experience. Have you been having those shits consistently over the course of your life? Not many people. It's usually for a certain period of time where they fucking with you. They invested in that haunting, nigga. You got that's a job. That's a side hustle.
I think that depends on the environment and maybe whatever you or your family's into. Like if you play with Ouija boards, if creepy shit's happening around you, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that's why I stopped fucking with Ouija boards, and I gotta find out that shit was real.
Yeah, I never did because I always knew the shit was real.
I didn't believe that shit. I'm like,
You're fucking
really?
stupid.
Yeah, nigga, I wouldn't believe. I'm not gonna tell you otherwise, nigga. When I became a believer, I was like, oh shit, I fucked up.
Real as your fucking hand. Nigga.
Yeah, like, oh, my bad, bruh. I thought this was Monopoly, nigga. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Shit is not a game.
This is not a game, nigga. This is the worst version of Jumanji you can ever possibly think of. Like, bro.
Yeah, I'll take Jumanji over that shit.
First one or the second one?
I haven't seen the second one.
Neither have I, but I don't want to get trapped inside the world as, a fat version of Jack Black. I don't want to.
Is it Jack Black in that?
Yeah.
I thought it was The Rock and Kevin Hart.
The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and some chick who I can't remember what her name was.
Did you see the trailer for the new Tomb Raider?
Hell yeah!
That bitch so bad, bro.
That shit is based like right off the first like new game that they released out.
That's dope.
I saw that shit during Ink Master the other night and shit. And I was like, damn, like
Yeah,
they really getting
cold as
away
hell.
from the big lip like Angelina Jolie, Laura Croft and shit. They
I mean,
going in a whole different direction.
It was good for what it was.
Yeah, for what it was. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not really mad at it because I played the new Tomb Raider video games and shit, and I think they fire. Like I love them. Like I like them way better than the other ones. Like
I ain't played them. I ain't played Tomb Raider video games since the original Xbox.
Shit.
That was the last one I played.
Like nigga,
Low key, I'm about to go home and play some Call of Duty for real.
Call of Duty.
For real.
Real shit. World War II's fire.
Yeah, we talking about these movies. We ain't even talked about I ain't played World War II yet. But we ain't even talked about Black Panther for real. Like we acting like we wasn't even fucking interested in that shit. We missed a whole fucking month of podcasting because of fucking life and bullshit going on.
And weather.
And fucking and weather and fucking missed all the Black Panther rage. I'm for sure getting me a little t-shirt or some shit, nigga. Like I'm legit a fan now.
You
Black
sound
Panther,
like every other nigga that's ever gotten on Twitter that went to see that fucking movie.
Well, no, because I knew some things about it like prior to. I just never research the character like that, so I didn't know that much about him. I was always excited. I was excited for the movie to come out a fucking year and a half before it came out. Only reason I never pre-sold the tickets was because at the time I didn't have a job or pre-bought the tickets. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you how much of a real nigga I am on this. I'm gonna tell you. I ain't seen it yet.
hashtag unemployed gang. What?
You know, I said I ain't seen it yet. You know why I ain't seen it yet? Because I know what the fuck regular Marvel movies do in numbers and fucking crowds and shit. It's hard as fuck to get tickets. I know. I Fandango. And for Black Panther to bring out the nigga crowd, bruh, there ain't gonna be no seats anywhere anytime soon.
So you got to pick the right day, baby. You can't just be going out the day and go out. You think I went out there on the premiere or the day after the premiere or the day after that? Nigga, no. I went on a motherfucking Monday afternoon around lunch, nigga. It was like me, my mama, because I own my mama, shout out to my mama, and like 20 motherfuckers. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
I can deal with that.
I don't really get great days off and shit. I'm selling weapons of minimal destruction to people. And like my days off are usually on the weekends when that shit's gonna be packed like a motherfucker, or on weekdays when I have to be here and doing the podcast. So like it looks like, yep, I'm gonna wait this shit out for a minute, and then cause Marvel gonna get my money anyway. Like I paid for that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna get my money anyway. The only one I ain't paid to see was fucking Doctor Strange in the last Thor movie.
See, I still can't get with all of the movies, though. I just can't do Captain America. I can't do it. I want to sit through it. I want to watch Civil War because I know everybody's in it, but I can't do it.
Shit fire.
Can't do it.
See, I don't like
Captain America is too trash for me.
I don't like Captain America as a person in general. Don't like him as a person. I just don't like him as a person. But the movies is fire. I don't like him as a person because some shit is just corny, nigga. Like straight the fuck up. I ain't gonna spoil Civil War for you. But
I'll probably never watch it.
All right then.
This is not a spoiler alert. This shit came out 3 years ago.
Spoiler alert for these people and shit. Pretty much, they put the Avengers in a chokehold. It was like, look, little motherfuckers, y'all niggas gonna sign this shit, and y'all pretty much gonna work for the world courts and shit whenever we need you, or y'all niggas gonna be outlawed and y'all gotta be forced to retire. Captain America was like, no, I gotta save my homeboy and shit, cause he got framed. And these niggas was like, yo, nigga, don't go after this motherfucker. He did it anyway. And then these motherfuckers went into a civil war, and you have this big fight scene with all the superheroes and shit fighting each other. Because like, look, all this nigga had to do was sign a piece of paper and just go in and be like, yo, bruh, like, I know what y'all want me to do, but I gotta bring in my homeboy to clear his name real quick. You mind if I do it? Sure, no problem. This nigga had to go the path of, like, hardest resistance and shit, and was like, all right, I did it in the name of justice for my friend. No, nigga. We could have done this a million other different ways. a million.
See, he's a
different
fucking
ways.
cornball.
Yes,
I'm always
nigga.
doing that. I'm good on that character, bro.
Like, yo.
I'm so good on that character. But yeah, I guess. I mean, all of this shit is a little, dated. But
It is what it is. Shout out to Black Panther doing numbers and shit.
yeah, Chadwick and Michael and
And
what's the other
Lupita.
name? Lupita
And Michonne and shit.
and Roger
And
all
Forrest
them
Whitaker's eye that they corrected for just this one movie.
motherfuckers. Get out the way. It is
That-
the way of the Black Panther.
That nigga is.
Oh, you ain't seen it yet. You don't even get the joke.
I don't get the joke at all. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
tired.
trash.
I'm tired of fucking Forrest
You
Whitaker's eye.
trash.
I really,
What?
real shit. I almost didn't want to see it just because of how much he was going to be in the movie, possibly, and that eye kind of makes my stomach hurt if I have to look at him. Like real shit. Like Star Wars had the perfect amount of Forrest Whitaker in it because he was like in the movie for a total of
I'm
like
gonna need you to stop
12 minutes.
disrespecting a legend, bro.
He a legend, but his eye is fucked up, bro.
The eye is part of the legend.
It should
the
not.
legendariness.
He might as well pop that bitch out and get a glass one. Like that shit is bothering that.
Part of the look, nigga.
Like real
You
talk.
imagine
Same
if
thing with
motherfucking-
Debo.
Right? Can you imagine if Forrest Whitaker or Tiny Lister just slapped the shit out of you one day? That should give you nightmares afterwards, just because of their eye. Period.
Nah, like, nah. Even I was hype even for the 20th anniversary of Friday. Fucking Debo was riding all through ESPN campus and shit on the beach cruiser.
I did
Like-
not see that.
That shit was hype. He was like on Sports Nation. He went on Sports Center. Like fucking Felicia came through that week. Fucking Ice Cube.
ESPN.
Yes,
Why was this not talked about? And why was it on ESPN?
because they were doing a whole honoring for the 20th anniversary of Friday
On ESPN.
on ESPN. That was like a year or two ago. Yeah.
I did not hear about that.
They with the culture. But
I mean, they are, but I wouldn't expect that.
there's too many niggas that work at ESPN for them not to be with the culture. You gonna have a coon in there.
I mean, you wouldn't. You can't tell the way they treat some of them motherfuckers.
Yo, you definitely gonna have some coonery in there. You definitely gonna have a couple. For real, for real. The SC at 6, the 6 with Jamel and Michael. That shit didn't last a year, Sam.
Nigga. And that's because Jamel a real nigga though too.
Yeah, Jamel is a real nigga.
Nigga.
She made it through Michigan State with no sexual assaults.
True.
She out here.
She the type of bitch probably, well not bitch, I'm sorry Jamel. She the type of woman that would probably slap dog shit out of you if you tried to assault her.
She tasered your nutsack. She definitely would.
Yeah. Oh, since we just brought up sexual assault, I I just thought of something.
Why?
No, because it just made me think of something that I keep hearing or people, or not keep hearing, but I heard somebody refer to pussy as a front butt. And I can't get over it because that shit had me dying. I don't remember the joke, but it was something, I'm going to grab your front butt. And I was like, what?
Your front butt. What the fuck?
That shit was just hilarious.
You can't you can't say that shit to people.
That's how you know I'm smacked. But I just thought of that shit. Yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious to me.
Oh shit, Chris Rock dropped Tambourine.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
Yeah, that shit was pretty good.
Niggas was saying that shit was trash though. Fuck Twitter for that.
You know, I can see how it could be trash to certain people because I didn't get all of the, I guess, the comedic nutrition of the fucking the special until the second time I watched it because I didn't know really what the fuck to expect the first time around. So it's like I'm laughing at what I feel I should laugh at because it's okay. Then I realized I'm at the
Who
crib
watches comedy specials like that?
because some things, you know what I'm saying, just because of the world we live in and what's just in our faces and shit, like we're bred to feel a certain type of way over certain things or to feel uncomfortable at the sight and hear like the sound of it and shit.
That's some pussy shit, Joe.
No, that's just naturally what people do. Like if you put enough,
I don't think I do that.
You
At least not with comedy specials.
You tried to be a comic at one point in time. I'm a normal motherfucking person
I mean,
that just says funny shit from time to time.
I probably do watch specials a little different than the average person.
Like nigga, like the first time I heard it, and I watched it,
And don't say tried like I failed, motherfucker. I did it one time and just never got back on stage. I don't even know if I'm
You
that
made
fucking
an
funny.
attempt. You made an attempt. You didn't re-execute, nigga. You tried to do some shit.
Yeah, but saying it like that makes it sound like I suck, like I'm not funny.
You sound like
I'm not that funny, but you know.
You sound like that really hit your ego a little bit.
It did.
Get over yourself.
Fuck you.
Anyway.
Get over these nuts, bitch.
No. Anyway.
You gay.
You gay.
You one don't want to get over my nuts.
Why you bringing
Pause.
your nuts?
Whatever, bro. Pause. Moving on.
Moving on. Anyway, the first time I watched it and like I'm consuming this fucking stand up, I'm like, you know what? I can see where certain points of this shit is very offensive to certain people just because of the world that we live in. Like most of this shit is like set up in today's world that should be made fun of so we can actually learn from it and get past it. We too busy trying to be like, oh no, we shouldn't laugh at that. It's not funny. It's not right. Somebody has to do this shit, bro.
Nigga.
Somebody has to do this shit. So when I watched it the second time and was like, you know what? Fuck everybody's opinion. Just like we do when we do this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I laugh my ass off. I just think certain people just motherfucking are like real shit on some fake outrage shit. Like, yo, don't act like this nigga wasn't saying shit like this 20 years ago. Let's not act that way.
See, that's the thing, though. You got to factor in with all the shit that, like, people couldn't do the things they do 20 years ago that they do now. If they could, we'd have been got a lot of these niggas the fuck up out of here. But the reason it's happening at the rate it's happening is because of the way the society has changed, nigga. You're not going to get around that. So you're going to have those problems. Like we was talking about in the car. Like, nigga, you always going to have a weirdo.
Yeah, you always gonna have a weirdo. That's without a doubt.
You're never gonna get rid of all of the problems.
My shit is like if you go into a comedy special or if you watching a comedy special, you should prepare your mind for you're probably gonna hear some shit you don't like.
That's not true.
And it's okay to be a little uncomfortable because this is a sense of where it's for a comedic purpose. It's supposed to bring you joy to hear this fucking joke to an extent.
But
it's not for the politically correct in every sense.
But that's the problem, though, because motherfuckers don't understand that. Depending on motherfuckers' experience with laughter and comedy and humor and their sense of humor, if you're not familiar with Chris Rock, you might walk in there and he say some shit that seriously offends you because you don't come from the world he comes from. And I don't mean environment, I mean world, because motherfuckers live in different worlds. Like, the shit Chris Rock can talk about might fuck somebody all day up. And Chris Rock is light.
Yeah.
And, like, that nigga takes it easy. You see how they hopped on Dave Chappelle ass for everything he talks about.
Yeah, but once again, just not act like this shit didn't happen before. Their job is to get up there and entertain. To do what they've been making money to do. You don't have to go up there and blatantly fucking offend people, and that's your whole stilo.
But you got to talk about it though, because that's part of the game. Like you can't get one without the other. Like that's not the way the industry works. You got to fucking if you have this shit that's controversial or just even something to talk about, period, somebody's gonna fucking talk about it.
I mean, that's fine.
Whether or not it makes sense, whether or not it's a good story, whether or not it's fucking. What's the word? That visible. Somebody can take two things somebody said on Twitter and write a whole article about it just because they got the platform to be on a fucking blog or whatever and blow the shit out of control.
You right. I mean, I see what the fuck you saying, but it's
that don't mean you should be pussy, but it's also not your fault that you pussy.
Yeah. But the thing is about it is it's comedy special, bruh. It is a comedy special.
The word just comedy means just different things to different people.
Just like motherfucking, I'm not asking.
Like hip hop.
Like it was stupid as shit to fucking go at Lil Wayne because of what he said about racism. Why the fuck are we asking Lil Wayne how he feels about racism?
Cause it's TV.
Dog.
Like it's like, good TV. Look, I figured this out watching CNN yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, motherfucking, I think, what was it? They found out the porn star She apparently the NDA expired with Trump and the porn star Stormy Daniels.
Yeah.
That shit was going on. So they what they do? They made it news. They said breaking news. The NDA expired. She's trying to come out and came out that now Trump's trying to shut her up and shit. Now that's news, right? That's something you should know about concerning that situation.
Okay.
Later on, breaking news was what? Bernie Sanders being asked if he thought Donald Trump knew about or was really cheating on Melania or not. To which it said, breaking news, Sanders says, I don't believe he knew. That's not breaking news, nigga. That's TV. You gotta learn how to separate the difference between the bullshit and the actual information and the real shit. You can't fucking get it done no other way. The rest of that shit, they gonna always talk shit because they gotta talk shit. That's how niggas is making their fucking living.
Bruh, I understand.
It's just bullshit.
Yeah, that's all fucking bullshit. Because like Chris Rock made a really good fucking special. You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. If you can handle comedy, you can handle comedy. Your job when they go in there is to laugh. If you don't like it, heckle. That's fine.
No, don't heckle.
That's
Why would you heckle? No, it's not. That needs to be stopped.
Any stand-up comedian will tell you heckling is a part of the game.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely a part of the game. I'm saying it shouldn't be.
Just like being booed if you're a rapper.
Right. It's a part of the game, but it doesn't have to be. Being booed as a rapper, you should be. If you get heckled as a comedian, you should. It's probably because you suck. But
no, people just do that shit because they dickheads.
But that's what I'm saying.
If you took
you shouldn't be heckling motherfuckers to begin with.
If you took most of what the fuck Twitter is and put that
it's
shit,
a giant heckle.
Yeah,
the person tweeting is in the comedian, and everybody commenting is the fucking hecklers.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what really is the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it comes with the territory of the game.
I feel like I lost my original point somewhere in this conversation.
But it's okay. It's okay. Chris Rock did a fucking really good special. So, suck a dick.
I mean, yeah. The end of the day, it was good. So, fuck them niggas. But, what was I going to say? Speaking of pussy niggas, and it really hurts me to say this, too, because it concerns one of the now ex-friends of the show. Shout out to Lil Pump until he fuck up. Which,
oh, my God.
Remember how I said if I was going like two littles, I think I'd pick Pump, like recent littles, it'd be Pump and Lil Xan.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Lil Xan gotta get the fuck up out of here. Now, mind you, you guys, I only say this jokingly. I don't find these niggas very entertaining at all. I just think it's funny to keep saying they're dope. But now I gotta throw Lil Xan up out of there, bro. Nigga came out and said Tupac music was boring. As a matter of fact, Waka Flocka has banned him from hip hop officially on Twitter like 2 days ago.
Waka gotta be the fucking president or something, man. God damn it.
Why not hip hop?
Real shit, something. Like, I'm voting for Waka for something, bruh.
You feel me?
Like, shit.
Let's do a Twitter poll, nigga.
Real shit.
Who should be the president? Well, no, he's not gonna beat Jay-Z.
Nah, but he could definitely work in the Black House.
Yeah.
Like, he could definitely work in there.
That's your chief of HUD, nigga, right there.
Real
That's your
shit.
Ben Carson, nigga. Shout out to Ben Carson. Ben Carson.
Bitch ass nigga. Ugh. My stomach hurt, nigga. Bitch. Ugh. Coonery.
I'll cut your throat with the precision of a Swiss blade. I like to talk with my eyes closed because, well, I don't want to look at you bitch ass niggas.
What the fuck? All right.
That's a very terrible Ben Carson impression.
Terrible. But
fuck Ben Carson.
Fuck Ben Carson, bitch ass nigga. So that was your whole thing though. You getting rid of Lil Xan or Zane or whatever.
No, it's Xan.
Okay.
The drug.
Like,
the nigga has 4 Z's tatted on his face, bro. Like I don't.
The new drugs got the kids tripping these days.
The little nigga is retarded. Now, mind you, I think Lil Pump is retarded too. I know. I think they all are. But I'm just saying, like, I still think Gucci Gang was genius. I'm not gonna give that up.
It is a genius record. It's a
feel like
terrible record.
genius. No,
Lyrically.
that's why it's genius. I still like it, and it's horrible.
I told you the first time I heard it, I still thought the shit was trash. But it came on 3 times at the party I was at. By the 3rd time, I was a little lit, and I'm like, you know what? I fucks with it.
Yeah, I know you did.
It was too many drinks. Too much light beer.
Nah, it wasn't too many drinks. Did you say too much light beer?
Yeah, I had to drink like half the fucking case of the shit. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I ran to the bathroom like 8 times.
I'm not trying to be at no party drinking light beer.
I wasn't either, but it was free.
That's different.
See, it was free. Shots and beer were free,
I guess that counts for something.
and the host was like, you know, they. I'm gonna just say, her and her friends, their livers ain't that great. So, you know what I'm saying? Like light beer.
Her and her friends, they livers ain't that great.
Yeah, I mean, like they drink like average shit because it's like they not getting down the way we was getting down in a drinking game party scene, and we was like 19, 20. They not getting down like that. We was out of control.
Yeah, that shit was.
I'll be the first to say, like, nigga, I'm surprised I made it this far.
Oh,
On my own accord.
back to the fucking Oscars and rape and whatnot.
Oh God, the statue.
Yes.
This statue was, oh man, I don't want to say it because it's just terrible, but it was magnificent.
This had to be the
That
best.
shit was live.
I hate to keep jumping back to this. We promised y'all we'd be done with rape weeks ago, and just can't seem to escape it.
I want to
Sorry.
know what's
It's
gonna happen
just-
to the
it's not
statue
even-
now.
They probably took it down, but it's just funny to talk about. Like, bro, these
That
motherfuckers
shit should be in a
put
museum.
up- No, it shouldn't.
It should.
It's a golden statue of Harvey Weinstein with a bath towel on,
It's a
sitting on a
bathrobe.
couch, whatever, sitting on a couch. It's no,
And it's
nigga.
gold. And he got the rape face. Bruh, that's a gold.
And he got the rape face.
First off, bruh, the capturing of that artistic work is brilliant, fam. First off, whoever did it, if they don't get arrested, they should get some type of reward for that. They should get some type of reward. Like, you made the illest
He gonna
statue.
get us canceled.
Like, look, I'm not down for anything Harvey Weinstein has done to those women. We've been over that.
We gonna have to edit out all of this.
But whoever did that statue, however they felt comedically when they did it, it was in the right place. Because when I saw it, I laughed my ass off.
Bro, that shit had me in tears.
I'm like, this nigga really did. It is. And it's, he captured the rape face and the look and the detail.
It was so detailed.
Bruh, is that real 24 karat gold?
I doubt it.
If it was,
It's probably airbrush, but still, that's not the point, nigga. The
it might have
point
the gold
is-
chips in it though.
I don't care.
I do.
Doesn't matter. That shit is disgusting. You put it across the street from the Oscars, my nigga.
That's trolling at its finest,
Bruh.
that
That is the
finest.
ultimate troll. That's
that-
that's the ultimate troll move of 2018.
That's
so
a new
far,
Snapchat
nigga.
trophy right there,
Bruh,
nigga.
like, for
you
real.
troll heavy.
I'm not even sure what
Across
that
the
is, but I'm
street.
sure he deserves a trophy for it, at least from
Across
Snapchat.
the street, fam. I want to know what was going on in my man's mind. Is it a
He
protest?
wanted to make a statement.
Is
He's
it-
an artist. He wanted to make a statement. Because dude is supposed to be, he's like, I told you, he's like the Banksy of LA or some shit.
That's okay. All right. Well,
He's like a street artist that's like, has his face and all that shit.
did
Like
he,
nobody's ever seen him, but he's
did
always.
he give a statement as to why he did it?
No, because he's like Banksy. He doesn't make statements. The statement is the art, but he leaves
Yeah,
his
but
little
that
mark
could be
on it, and they know it's him, but nobody knows who him is.
That could be determined between two different ways, though. Like, that statue can be seen as really, 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 really offensive,
If
or
you're
it's
just
really,
known
really,
as an
really,
artist,
really
it's just looked
anti
at-
against the bullshit.
Right, but if you just looked at as an artist and there's no face, no body, no personality or anything, no statement on his behalf or her behalf to put anything out, you just end up with a statement. And then you say, do you leave your card on it? Nigga? Oh, that artist did that.
Yeah, I realize all that, but what I'm saying is that you can be looked at as making a super offensive statement just because of what is.
I mean, that's the point. That's why it's art, nigga. Art, you're supposed to take it how you take it.
Yeah, I guess that's
some
probably
people
why I'm
get
not an artist.
offended. Some people fucking don't.
I mean, it's cool with being offended.
I don't really give a fuck after that.
My shit is like, if I'm not going to respond, like if too much people put smut on my idea, I will be the first to be like, all right, look, this is really what the fuck it meant, because y'all stupid as shit. You know that's how it goes down. I just want to know honestly the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you'll never get shit done if you think like that.
If you put a gold swastika up in the middle of Hart Plaza and had blood smeared all on it, and that was like an artistic expression, and
however you take that is how you take it.
Bruh, it's confusing. That could be nigga blood.
Especially if you don't know who did it.
It could be nigga blood. It could be Latino blood. It could be other Nazi blood. You don't know.
As long as there's something there that's saying this is an artistic piece and not like some like Nazis went up there and did some shit like that, people will look at it and be like, oh, I wonder what he meant by that.
I need to know these things now. I'm just being real because there's too much shit to where people are raving up in arms and going crazy and ham over shit that they really just coming up with determination of opinions on their own and not having any proper understanding. It's like a lot of shit is just shotgun that it ain't supposed to be. That's what I'm saying. Like, at a certain point, you gotta I understand the artistic expression. I understand the point of being an artist on that level, but there is a point, just because of the way the world is, just I can understand you trying to make a statement to inspire a conversation or an indifference and a point, but people stupid as shit. If you don't say nothing, you can be labeled as being fucking controversial and rude and disgusting and never come back from that just because of what the public opinion says. If you just do it that way.
They know you. That's if they can see you. The person in this is Harvey Weinstein. We don't know what the nigga that did this look like, which is also part of the appeal. It's like the book idea.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying, it's like the book idea. If I was to make the book cover and do it, if I'm the person doing it and they find out it's my book and I'm the one on the cover, then it's looked at like I'm a fucking monster, because technically it's not really funny. But if
it's hilarious.
Right, it is. But if I get somebody else to do it and it's a statement and I just leave a tag there like an artist did it, then it'll blow up and people will be like, oh, the guy in the picture is such an asshole, and yada, thinking it's his book or whatever, because, you know, I don't know. And then you look into it and it's like, oh, it was just somebody making a statement about something, which is trolling at its finest. It's really what it is. At the end of the day, it's trolling. It's all trolling. Shit like that is trolling, dog.
You right.
That's all niggas trying to do is troll motherfuckers with that shit.
What I'm saying is, it's like, I can understand the troll. I can understand
the and it's not that niggas is trying to be trolls. It's just, at this point, if you're not a sensitive, if you're not a consistently super sensitive person, it's easy to press buttons and it's fun sometimes.
There's a person, like, everything.
That's just doing art, period.
Everything and everybody at some point in their life have to be trolled and or bullied. I agree with Chris Rock when he said in the special, like, the world needs bullies. That's what prepares you for the rest of the world. Right. Like, that is what prepares you for it. You just have to buckle it up and be able to get past the shit. You think there is somebody right now that got a shitty 1-bedroom apartment, nigga, and driving a fucking broke down 2002 Pontiac Grand Prix. And guess what? That nigga got trolls and haters. Mm-hmm. Guess what? You know what I mean? So it kind of has to happen. Anybody and everybody's going to have them. I don't give a damn whether you inside of high school, outside of high school, grown, adult, kid, whatever. You gonna have trolls and haters. It's healthy.
Yeah. It does start to seem like that.
Hate inspires success. Everybody who's been successful ever in life on a consistent basis, even after they become successful for real, has had haters.
More so after they become successful.
Well, when they do become successful, if you do become successful, if you still around after a certain amount of time, You just moving past your haters like as you should, nigga.
I mean, yeah, it
If
just
Kendrick
depends on what you're
Lamar,
doing and shit.
if Kendrick Lamar respond, you know what I'm saying, dealt with all the haterism from, let's say, Macklemore's group with his camping shit after losing that Grammy, you know, those Grammys to fucking Macklemore. If he just went down to the haters and shit, we probably would never heard from Kendrick Lamar again.
Yeah, you're right.
But on the other side of that, Macklemore got killed by K-Dot haters and trolls. And hip-hop in general. And now, you know what I'm saying, that shit kind of fucked with his whole, the way he moving into the next project that he released and shit. So it depends on how you deal with it. Everybody's going to have it. It's going to exist. There ain't no way you can avoid the shit.
Yeah. But at the same time, still, you gotta, well, yeah, I guess you're right. You still gotta learn how to maneuver the shit and figure it out. But if you're the person doing the art, you can't think about all of that. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. It's not about that. Just move, man. Just do it. Just do it.
That's what I'm cool
Let's
with
go.
that. Just give me a reason sometimes between, like, what you...
No, fuck you.
Yes,
you
give me
don't
a
need no
reason.
reason, bitch.
I want a reason.
If I made a
Fuck
whole
you.
song called Fuck You and Your Mama, guess what? Take it like that. Or how you want.
But if it has nothing to do with fucking anybody in their mama, I'm gonna have to ask you, like, nigga, why'd you make that song? It has nothing to do with the title. Or why is the title that if it has nothing to do with the song?
Better example, and I still don't have to explain it to you.
Oh, nigga, you gonna explain it to me. Like, you didn't.
No, I don't.
Nah, you start doing some shit like that, I'm having you committed, bro. That means you officially lost it.
Nah, it just means I'm trying to throw people off.
You would end up throwing yourself off in too much time. Like,
That'd be
nah.
probably, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta
That'd be
be in a
kind of
straitjacket,
stupid. Like,
bro.
I wouldn't do that. Like,
Next thing you know, you gonna be running around this bitch looking like the doctor from Back to the Future and shit, just loony than a motherfucker.
I could see that in my 60s.
I do.
Might go through a doc phase.
I do dream of the days of being a senile old man.
Yeah, it seems fun.
Or yo shit. You can flip people off and people not gonna be like, man, don't pay that nigga no attention.
Just as long as I'm like somewhat coherent and like,
Yeah.
and, you know, still wipe my ass and shit and get through the day. Yeah, I definitely want to do that.
When I get to the point to where I can't wipe my ass no more, I'm rolling myself down a flight of stairs, bro.
That's probably all it'll take. At that point.
I'm done, bro. If the first like uncontrollable bowel movement, like I'm just walking to the bathroom and I just shit myself unbeknownst to me, like it just happens. Yep, it's time for them stairs, man. It's time to go. I ain't going out like this.
This shit ain't about to happen.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
that.
not going out like this, bro. Fuck that. And I would
Shit is
walk to the
terrible.
stairs too. I was just like, game over. It just rolled my ass the hell down, bro. I ain't dealing.
I don't know. If I was an old nigga, I don't think I could die like rolling myself. That would hurt too much.
I don't want people to watch me die. Like I think it's
Fuck that.
I've
trying
always
to
had
have
that
a whole
fear.
family and friends sit up and be sitting in bed like, I love you too, baby.
But like, no, I don't want. I couldn't imagine like if I had like stage 5 like cancer.
Jesus Christ.
And that was like, it was saying like, you are going to die. Like there is no hope. Surgery, chemo ain't gonna save you. You're going to die. I'm gonna live it up like a motherfucker until I run out of money, and then right after that, I'm gone, fam.
Bill Burr told this.
I don't want you to watch me die. Fuck that.
This nigga Bill Burr had a special, and he told this story about this one time. This dude he was terminally ill and shit. He had some cancer or some shit like that. The day the nigga, he checked himself out the hospital, he just had enough. He was in pain and shit, didn't give a fuck no more. He could still like walk and shit, but he was still like fucked up. He went, checked himself out. He was already in the hospital, checked himself out the hospital against obviously doctor's orders and shit. Went, got a burger, bought a 6-pack, drank the whole 6-pack, went and took a helicopter ride around, like, I think it was Los Angeles or something. Ended up jumping out of the helicopter, trying to kill himself, hit the water, lived, then died later. Like, that shit was fucked up.
Damn. Alcohol will save your life. You don't even want to say.
Dog. That shit was fucked
Like,
up.
I got drunk and jumped for a reason, damn it. Jesus.
It was all, you gotta watch that special. It was a whole bit behind it, but that was like the gist of the story. That shit was hilarious.
I'm gonna get it done though. I wanted to make it look like an accident though. You know what I'm saying? It's
How you gonna make you fall? Of course, making yourself fall down the stairs is like an accident.
If I'm an old man and shit, old people fall all over all the time.
It's gonna automatically look like an accident. You ain't gotta do no work, nigga.
But if I have a bowel movement and like one of my biggest fears is having a bowel movement that I can't control as an old man. And being in a house where there ain't no stairs. That's my biggest fear. Because it's like, damn, how am I going to get to the roof now? Like, and how do I explain this? Matter of
Why
fact,
are you in the house by yourself? That old, what the fuck?
Nigga, you ain't put me in no home, dog. Fuck that shit, dog.
Okay, so why are you in the house by yourself? If you gonna stay at your crib, nigga, you do it like that, nigga. Somebody should be with you at all times.
Oh, nigga, I'm never gonna lose my silent stealth, nigga. I'm gonna be able to still move through like rooms in the crib and shit without being noticed. Like
because you're gonna be in a wheelchair.
Oh no, bro. If the wheelchair is there, bro, I'm done. I'm done, man. If I can't walk, I spent my whole life walking. I ain't never been paralyzed. I get here.
You wouldn't be paralyzed. All old people aren't paralyzed that are in wheelchairs. They just can't walk like they used to, which is very reasonable for getting old because you're fucking dying anyway because your body's getting old.
Bruh, I got this far to not walk.
I'm not saying you shouldn't be able to walk at 90. I'm just saying it's not always surprising.
Look, my girl grandmother and shit, she's damn near 100 and she's still walking around. She uses a cane. She don't like using her cane. But she's walking around and shit. And I'm like, damn it.
You niggas out here with peanut allergies. You trying to walk at 90?
Be like, yo.
Come on.
You out here, grandma. Do your thing. You out here. But I think there are stairs in the house, and they lock the door so she can't get to the stairs.
Fuck around and tip over.
Real shit.
Yo, what
the type of woman that she is, dog, she ain't gonna die of natural causes because she holds on to too much, what's the word? It's God damn it. Grudge. There you go. She has grudges that she just won't let die, so therefore she stays alive forever. Like
evil bitch syndrome.
Yeah, if you evil, you live forever.
Yeah. Somehow.
Like, if you genuinely evil at heart, but you never murder anybody, and you know how to
just hate everything and everybody.
Bruh.
Moving for some reason those people have a lot of longevity.
I know an old white lady from back in the day. Her name was Dorothy. Real shit. Now, Dorothy was an old, evil, bitter, grudge-filled, vengeful bitch. Like, vengeful. Her daughter, Marilyn, was such the nicest older lady. That's how old she was. Like, her daughter was old.
As hell. Damn.
That's how old, bruh. And I'm telling you, like, everybody in this bitch knew, like, Dorothy is mean and bitter and vindictive as hell. 4 years after leaving that job, still, she was kicking. And I was like, dog, evil does not die.
Damn, Dorothy.
A week later, my motherfucking, my X-Man powers kicked in, and I guess me saying that shit out loud finally killed her.
Like nobody speaking it into existence. Like she was safe.
Real shit. Because I found out from somebody that used to work back at the spot. I'm like, yo, Dorothy still alive? No, she's dead. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I know. No, she was still alive and shit. And then chick hit me back up the following week. Was like, Dorothy just passed. I was like, damn.
You said she was old.
Old. Old. She wasn't one of the oldest people in that bitch. That was another person, and she was like 101, going on 102 when she died. She was definitely could really respond and shit. She used a computer and every damn thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like that. I want to live to like 100. If I can live to 100, that'd be depending on how shit is. I don't want to be 90 and the world be fucked up, and I gotta have some. I gotta be Herschel in The Walking Dead. I'm not trying to do that shit.
I definitely would have been Shane, bro. I still want Shane to come back to The Walking Dead. Goddamn. I just want them to write in a part where he just gets resurrected and they figure it out. He just comes in like, hey, that little bastard shot me in the head like 4 years ago.
I'm so ashamed of myself for being so behind on Walking Dead, bro.
Bro, I'm still behind too. I've been catching up.
I'm like a solid 3 seasons behind now.
And if you ain't know, now you know. Jessica Jones season 2 dropped today. You haven't even been keeping up with the shit, have you?
Don't care.
You are all fucked up.
I seen Luke Cage 2 about to drop too. Don't care.
You all fucked up.
I didn't try to sit through Jessica Jones, but I tried to sit through Luke Cage. I wasn't feeling it.
Luke Cage is like Black Dynamite, said better.
Couldn't get through the first episode.
It's a blaxploitation show in superhero form.
Once again, couldn't
Fired.
get through the first episode.
See,
I'm not really into blaxploitation movies like that and shit. Cause
some of this was hard. Trouble Man was hard.
I mean, Blackula was hard, but come on.
Nah, that one.
The Mac was hard, but like
Kung Fu movies
the
and
fuck,
them
like,
got me feeling like Kobe.
all right. Technical difficulties. Shit froze up. But yeah, we about to get up out of here anyway, cause niggas is starving. We was talking about blaxploitation for some reason. We just went through a lot of shit to get this shit back up and running. So I think I gotta clean out my computer. Shit running slow as hell. But on the closing note, fucking, why is OJ trying to fucking get a check for this last confession that they can't put him in jail for, but we already knew he did. But
I told you.
Now they want to air it.
I've told you. I've told everybody, and I will keep telling people. We were going to get the confession from OJ before he died. This leads me to believe.
You did say that.
Yeah, this just leads me to believe that he might be terminally ill. I'm not a journalist, but possibly from syphilis that he contracted in prison. That's what I'm guessing. Who knows?
So you think OJ is gay now?
Nah. But I think Aryan Brotherhood would take OJ down if they actually ran into him up in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel like he just broke. He was trying to bust a check.
Man, OJ will never be broke. You know why OJ will never be broke? Because there's always an OJ story to tell. And one way or another, they do need his fucking approval on some of that shit. So I'm sure somebody in the back rooms, whoever, you know what I'm saying, AC or whatever his homeboy was saying like, yo, look, bro, you can do this, but we want this X amount of millions. We want this for OJ. Can you think OJ getting out of prison and being broke? He got an actor's pension for like the rest of his life, dog. Because he did movies and commercials and shit. So he's always gonna have the bread. I just think he's gonna give the world that one last hoorah before he kicks the bucket. And that would be, at this point, a confession. Why not? You made it past, it's been over 20 some years past the you know what I'm saying, past the confession itself. I mean the initial trial. Then he went and got beloved by black people again. Then did a robbery, which technically was an armed robbery.
For his own shit.
And then he gets out of prison after having he had the best prison release rollout I've seen by anybody.
That's one way to put it, I guess.
When Tupac was getting out of prison, bruh, he didn't have like 3 documentaries and 5-part series coming out about him.
The best 30 for 30 ever.
Best 30 for 30 ever, besides the one with the Lakers and the Celtics. Like, come on. Like,
and Ric Flair.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like, he had the best rollout ever, dog. He got the bread. It ain't about the money. It's about... One thing that I've gotten from all of that study and documentation that's been placed in front of me over the OJ rollout. If I'm a lawyer, all I can say is like, this dude has a hell of a fucking ego, whether he lets you know it or not.
Nigga.
So it would not surprise me.
Ain't a humble bone in that nigga body.
Bruh. So it would not surprise me that he's like, I'm about to die. I'm about to fuck the world up one last time. And then, like, real talk, 'cause if he's dying for real, or he's terminally ill, or he's about to like lose his sense and mentality, like he going through dementia or something like that, I'm sure he wants to get that out before.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna go out knowing that OJ's gonna go out knowing that the world knows that he did kill those people and he walked away from it. And matter of fact, most of the people involved in that either don't fuck with OJ at all and feel guilty for getting them off, and or are dead. So it's kind of like, all right,
karma done hit everybody but that nigga.
Bruh, Johnny Cochran defended him, and that trial killed Johnny.
Right.
It killed the Kardashian daddy. Like the original one.
Yeah, right.
Like
the one that wasn't a mama too.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? They killed him.
Nigga, that nigga, man, I just seen the trailer. He's like, well, somebody had to hide the bloody clothes. Like, what? I remember grabbing a knife, but then I just kind of blacked out from there. What the fuck is in the trailer?
Bro, you remember that? You remember the interview he did? Well, they showed it as part of like all the documentaries and everything and shit that he did, where he was like chuckling and laughing for it, like through that. Like,
he always got some little off cuff, like he's still glad he did that shit.
Bruh, all I'm saying is at least the Menendez brothers cried, bruh.
That nigga was like, that bitch deserved that. Fuck her and that nigga.
Real talk, the Menendez brothers cried. They screamed rape and sexual assault to justify that murder, like a double murder, bruh. You did a double murder and smirked your way through your interview,
through the whole murder trial.
Bruh.
you doubted yourself for like 2 hours, and then you was like, all right.
See, this I know the world's messed up now. This is how I know it was messed up even then. People were letting OJ pass just because he was the juice. Like, that's it. First off,
yeah,
This is me. This is me. If someone told me that Eminem shot an old lady in the face because he called Haley a bitch, I would believe him.
Yeah.
1,000%.
God forbid that ever happens.
But it's innocent until proven guilty. If you ain't got him on camera,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You got to build a case around that. But I'm not going to put it past the possibility that M did it. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the circumstances that might have led up to the shooting. I wouldn't put it past. I'm not saying he would have done it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just letting OJ pass because he ran for 100 million yards. I don't care.
Did you see, speaking of getting niggas the fuck out of here, this is off subject, but same subject, same different person. Motherfucker, you see when R. Kelly came here, all the black women tried to get him the fuck out of here? They was not trying to let that nigga perform at Little Caesars. Like, at all. It was either Little Caesars or the Fox. They was not trying. He came to the city. They was trying to shut the show down. They was like, no, this nigga can't come here.
Well, I can understand how he probably is a little ripped up and confused about where he can perform, because he just had a concert, like I think in the fall at Soaring Eagle in Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And that shit was lit. So, and they weren't trying to, like, Bump and Grind was on, and you could smell the estrogen levels that used to be high, that were low, that are low now, just like pheromoning the entire outside.
Got a little raised.
Really, you know,
raised up out you.
They were popping estrogen pills, like it was craziness out
Come
there.
be on me, R. Kelly. Like, oh shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And that was just a couple months ago. So
be on you.
So for him to just go 2 hours away from the city and then come a couple months later and be booed out of Detroit, I'm sure he's probably a little like
whoa.
But they love me at Soaring Eagle. I don't understand. This is
what happened.
And that was when the kidnapping the bitch, the young lady,
the dungeon.
Yeah, and the dungeon was like
dungeon was
when that was a fresh, like, breaking news.
This nigga got a cult full of women, motherfucking just waiting to fucking get pissed on.
Watch, we gonna find out that R. Kelly secretly has superpowers. We gonna find out. Like, he has a superpower.
Yeah, it's called writing music.
I don't know. Like,
the nigga made you love him after he peed on a child. That's a superpower, my nigga.
He's had a couple flops to me, and I like R. Kelly, but he has had a couple flops.
They just not getting him out of here. He did that shit 20 years ago.
Damn. Speaking of 20 years, this is off subject. So I sold a gun to somebody yesterday.
And we come full circle.
And they gave me their ID because they already like did all the paperwork and shit. I just had to do some sign-offs and like hand them the gun over and all that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, I just need to see your ID, check all this stuff off. Shows me his ID. And I immediately look at the year. Right. And it said 1997. And I
had to think for a second, like, wait.
Bro, it paused me because I was
wait
like,
a minute,
I'm like, wait. What month were you born? It was like February. And I was like, oh, shit. Because I was like, yo, fam, this is a fake ID. What are you doing?
So a little half slick ass the fucking body.
Like, dog. Like, it fucked me up because I'm like, yo, this nigga just had a birthday 2 weeks ago. Like, in here buying a gun. But,
America.
Yeah. Like, oh, man. It's terrible.
But yeah. Y'all definitely should go check out that OJ shit. It's gonna be on Sunday at 8 o'clock. That shit gonna be fucking fire.
And if you're not caught up with all the other OJ madness, go on your on demand and just search OJ. You'll find everything.
If you're a younger millennial, you saw that report that came out. So
they don't care about who OJ Simpson is.
I'm saying if you're wondering what he's confessing and why, go check out the 30 for 30. And look up Johnny Cochran. That's fill you in.
5 episodes, like of 2 hours apiece.
Millennials
can't even digest a 45-minute stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah, for the most part.
Come on.
Shout out to that new list that just came out, automatically shooing us in to be the best podcast of the generation, the non-millennial millennials podcast.
Truth. The revolution will be podcasted. God damn it.
You bitch you. But yeah. What else was it? It was something else, wasn't it?
What else happened? We discussed shootings, rape, OJ.
Front butts,
Oscars. All that good stuff. I ain't talking about the All-Star game. It ain't worth it.
Oh yeah, All-Star weekend happened too. That shit was trash.
Wale lost his main John to a point guard or a small forward. He don't know which one, but he know he lost his bitch to one of those NBA players over All-Star weekend. That's all he know.
Why does that not surprise me?
I don't know. I did see a statistic though the other day on Twitter that says that not James Harden. I don't know why I think them niggas look like in my head. Wale has more rappers following him than more basketball players following him than any other rapper on Twitter.
Wow. That's terrible.
I'm not mad at it. You know why I'm not mad at it? Because he be at the games. He be at the games. He be kicking it where they kick it at.
Like, nigga, you mixy as hell with the NBA players. Like, that kind of, like, nigga. That's
but that was slick. That was some slick tip, though. Because Drake, he be obvious. Like, he has, like, a job
but see, that's
for the Toronto Raptors.
Wale had to start laying low when he go out, though, because niggas started trying to taunt him and shit, because they know they get a response out. Like, remember when he was, like, going to WWE shows and NBA games and snapping on announcers and shit?
We need to stop punking
going off
Wale,
another fans.
We need to stop punking
Wale ain't gonna really fuck around and slap one of you niggas you keep on. He gonna all this little fucking rapper shit gonna go out the window, and then DC gonna jump out his ass. He gonna slap the fuck out of one of you niggas.
I can understand why he mad. I'd be mad too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I heard the new music was good. I gotta go check it out.
Yeah, man. Staying Power's dope. All-Star Breakup might be one of my favorite tracks of 2018. 18 thus far.
I take it that's what made you talk about it. That's why that was the story.
Yeah.
Wow.
It really explains like the whole shit. This bitch dirty.
Yeah, I think that's it, man. I think we have done the best we can to close a month's worth of a gap.
In the first episode of season 2. We are breaking this shit down into seasons, by the way, because that's what we do now.
Since we ended up taking so much time off, we figured why not just, do it every 20 episodes, call it a season. So
it might be more than 20 episodes.
This time.
You know what I'm saying?
It just happened to go off at episode 20, so, we wasn't planning on that shit.
It is.
21 was supposed to come right after, but
we back now.
Yeah.
In the kitchen.
Next time the break won't even be that long. If we break it in between seasons, it'll probably be a week or something.
Blame Michigan weather. Blame global warming for what people that don't think that global warming actually exists when it actually does.
Blame police.
Blame the police.
Blame Secretary of State. You blame a lot of people. Blame bitch
Donald
ass
Trump
niggas.
and
Donald Trump.
Kim Jong Un. That nigga named Kim.
Shout out to Kim, man. Don't blow us up, you little fat motherfucker.
That nigga that gave him that haircut definitely did it.
Who was I listening to? They was like Dennis Rodman came over there and gave him some toppy. That's why he ain't blow us up. I forgot who the fuck it was I was listening to. They said that nigga went over there and gave him some toppy. That's why he chilled out.
Right, that nigga really said like a basketball game. Actually, a full court Big 3 game was going to save.
Oh God!
The United States from getting a nuclear bomb dropped on it from North Korea. If we just got on the court and just played a basketball game.
Who knew all we needed was the Harlem Globetrotters?
Like, real talk.
And the oldest, most washed NBA player.
I would not be surprised if Kim Jong Un had scientists trying to create the Monstars just to be able to put them in the Olympics to beat America. Just because.
Fucking basketball and a couple hand jobs and called it a day. Like, what type of shit is that?
Well, Dennis might want to have to take his ass back out there and try again because it's getting a little hot.
Nah, you see, they said North Korea was talking about after the Olympics. They said, I guess South Korea said that they talked to North Korea, and they was like, all right, well, we're willing to talk now, I guess. So, but then, of course, after that, Trump jumped out and was like, well, we willing to talk too, but you got to get rid of all the nukes. And they was like, well, that's ridiculous. And they was like, well, then we ain't talking. And then they was like, all right, well, we'll talk. So it seems to be in a pretty, like, well, we're not threatening each other on Twitter anymore, so that's a fucking plus. At the very least, that's a plus.
God. I'm mad that that's actually a thing that we were like, yeah, we're not being threatened on Twitter anymore. We're doing great.
Yeah,
we're doing great.
That's something, but we'll be back next week, man.
Yep.
Holla at you motherfuckers later. Episode 21. It's been Busy Black, Jose Ortega.
It's the Non-Millennial Millennials podcast. God damn it.
Subscribe.
Share.
On YouTube. Share. Subscribe on iTunes. We'll be on iTunes, and if you got an iPhone, the podcast app will be on Stitcher and all that other craziness.
Yeah.
Audible, not Audible, but yeah. We'll tell you when we get there.
When we get there, damn it.
Anyway,
it's coming.
We'll have a lot of different opportunities and shit popping up. So hit us up. Peace, bitches.
We out.